Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning, happy Wednesday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. If my memory serves correct, Zip, I believe this is Bill Busch's favorite day of the entire calendar year.
Favorite day of the year.
Bill,
Favorite holiday.
Take us through
Are you
that.
fired up, Bill?
Yes.
Are you fired
Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve.
up? We made it.
It's as good as life gets.
And why is this?
Well, Christmas Eve, there's a lot of pressure. There's pressure Christmas Day. The next day, there's usually a lot of things going on. Thanksgiving is just thankfulness, and usually it's just a very relaxing day. It always involves football.
Yeah. Is there football?
And everyone always getting together. Let me see.
Is there football?
I wonder if there's any NFL games on Thursday.
Oh, what
Probably
about
not.
Wednesday?
Yeah. No, I don't think there is any football today at all.
Oh, okay.
A
But
chill day.
I thought the day was your favorite day.
it is. I'm
He
telling
said-
you
he
why
said
it's my favorite day. Are you not with us today? Are we in
Restart.
checked out mode
Restart.
already?
Why is
I'm in,
I'm
in checkout.
I can tell it. I trust me. We get these
He's
about
here,
once every about
He's here, though.
every 9 weeks.
He's here.
Physically, he's here.
Okay,
Yes, that's
keep
where we're
going.
at.
So Wednesday, but today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Today is
Is there football
Eve.
today?
It's Eve.
There's probably some action. I think
No, there is no
there's
action.
nothing at all.
There's no football.
There's some basketball.
The 55 days.
basketball.
The 55 days are up.
Are they?
When did that end?
Last night.
That was last night.
Last night was the end of the 55 days.
Was there any epic football last night?
Was oh God, yes. Akron won in overtime, beat Toledo.
Ooh,
It's
that's a big one.
incredible. And then also the Class B state championship game.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
going to use the word epic, and I believe it was. It was an incredible game.
Incredible.
Absolutely incredible. I would say if you took the quarterback away from Scott and the running back away from Bennington, I don't know if they make the playoffs. Instead, they're state champions for one for Scott, and Bennington put up an incredible fight. It ended up being a late stop by Scott, and it was just the game. There were some plays that were absolutely remarkable. I learned something today too that I had no idea. I had no idea that hurdling was illegal.
What?
In high school? You can't hurdle a player
Is that right?
because the running back for Bennington made an unbelievable play down the sideline, and he hurdled, and everybody's going crazy. That's a penalty. I'm like, what? It's a 15-yard penalty, and he hurdled a tackler, and it was incredible.
Scott won this game.
Scott won.
This was back and forth game, right, Bill? Is that
Well,
correct?
Scott took a
I did
big
not
lead.
watch,
It
so-
went
Watch
21-6,
it.
and then Bennington rolled off about 20-something unanswered, and then Scott made an epic drive, and then Bennington took it right back down the field and ended at about the 10-yard line. And a throw into the end zone, a tip ball, maybe 1 foot from being caught to win the game for Bennington. So it was,
Huge.
The scores in yesterday's 3 state final games. The early game, Norfolk Catholic beat Bishop Newman 27-13. That was Class
Norfolk
C2.
Catholic.
yes, I think Norfolk Catholic's won like 40 state championships.
And I believe that's 3 in a
Coach
row
Beller.
for them.
Coach Beller.
Have they won 40?
I don't know, but it's a lot.
It's a lot.
He's won a lot.
They win a lot. They win a lot. In Class C1, Wahoo blew out Central City 47-7. And of course, as Bill mentioned, Scott beats Bennington 29-26 in Class B. So that wraps up your state football championships. It's over. It's done. It's done. We're on to basketball now for high school. Bill's not on the basketball
No,
yet, but
no, I will
but
push
in high,
back.
in high
What
school,
about
we-
Pender? Pender.
There's no high school basketball started yet, to my
It's
knowledge.
not?
it has not. No, it hasn't. But I'm saying in
Do
general,
but
they're on.
practice has started.
Yes, I would think.
We
so.
could cover
Do you know when the high school basketball season starts in Nebraska?
No.
When football's over. That's when it starts. That's how it works.
Wasn't there some carryover lap in what it seemed like basketball practice started when football was still going?
I don't think so. I mean, it may have been.
yeah.
I would say
That might have been a Class A thing.
Maybe in.
Columbus
Oh,
thing
I
also.
think Class A.
It was Columbus making a deep run in the playoffs and football I was unaware of. Yeah.
I had
know,
time
yeah.
to think about that.
Might have been Class A.
Just the Class A thing.
I swear to God, there was I got no.
Nothing for idle chit chat?
Not really. No.
When you start packing for Iowa,
I'm not. There's no hardly any packing required.
just go
But
as
it's
you
still
are.
an overnight.
Yeah, I think it's 2 nights actually.
So you're staying the night before and the
Friday.
night of the game. Probably that's
Yeah.
it's a late game.
Yeah.
So you're staying for 2 nights like you always do, but there's less packing. That makes 0 sense.
I mean, I don't need to
0
pack
cents.
much. It'll take me. Well, can I put it this way? It'll take me 1 minute to pack. I could do it in 60 seconds.
Walk us through it. Just put the timer. How's this go?
Just throw the Mando in there, throw the toothbrush and stuff, couple pair of jeans, couple shirts, bam, done. Maybe throw some extra shoes, maybe not.
It's gonna be cold though. Yeah, put on
Well, I have
a
a
couple
coat.
layers maybe.
I have a coat, and I'm inside.
I know the press.
And
the
you're
press box
inside.
is
You
warm.
have and you don't even go out on the field, do you? Before the game? No. Straight to the
No, I mean the walk from the car to the press box is what you got to deal
It's
with.
chilly. That's cold.
Yeah, I'll have a stocking cap.
Yeah.
And I have gloves in my coat.
The last thing I happened to look last night.
This is really idle chit.
It is.
Well,
It is idle chit-chat.
I wanted to know what Jake was going to be going through at the game, so I looked and it said high of 27, low of 13 in Iowa City, which
High
means
That's for the day though.
That's-
I think
high for
That's
27.
not too bad, right?
Which
Well-
well that means that's like at 2:00. It's going to be 27. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be.
the game's at 6:30.
Yeah.
You know, the lights are all.
It'll be above 0.
The mathematics say it's going to be somewhere in the high teens.
What was the game that you called with Burkhead
That-
ran well?
Yeah, 2012, Nebraska beat Iowa 13-7. I called the game for KRNU, the campus station, Bill.
And the temperature was
I called the game in an old ticket booth. That was our setup. They gave us not the press box.
Nice.
We were to the side, like randomly in a ticket booth that had 0
I
insulation.
don't know how you did it. I
Yeah.
honestly don't.
I think the temperature was barely 0 degrees.
I don't think it. I think it was minus 13.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know how you.
still
To this
recovering.
day, I don't know how you did it.
I'm still recovering. That was. I mean, you talk about constant teeth chattering. You had to focus to not have your teeth go.
Right. No, I couldn't. This is
It
where
was
football,
terrifying.
like guys like Bill, I couldn't do it. I
Bad
couldn't play
day.
football. I don't think I could play football. I've thought about that. On a day like that, I just tap out.
It was
I'm not doing
so
this.
windy. It was so cold.
I couldn't even walk across the field to get to the media interviews. I was like, this is horrifying. And those guys stood out there for 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a
Burkhead
lot.
ran for 100 plus.
My packing for the games is a little bit different than you. I'm trying to.
Because you're going to be outside.
Yeah,
2 nights.
I don't know if I have about 7,000 layers packed. I'm not sure if it's enough. I suck in the cold. I don't like the cold. You know
Really?
that. You know that. When I get cold, I don't come back at all.
Really?
No,
I'm bad too, by the way.
I've got hand warmers. I've got feet warmers. I've got coveralls. I've got some insulated pants going on.
Okay, good. That's
I've got
good.
a couple coats.
There's no reason not to dress for it.
Insulated pants. I got to get some.
There's a good chance if you saw me, you would not recognize me because I'll probably look like I'm 400 pounds. I got 7 layers after here.
Good. That's
Good chance you won't know me.
I didn't
If you
necessarily
see
know
me
you
on
didn't
TV.
handle cold well.
Oh God,
I don't either.
it's not good.
I don't handle it.
Circulation is lacking.
Yeah,
It's not great.
I mean, sometimes I think it's a matter of getting the right clothes.
Also, I mean, you go to an NFL game, you want to enjoy a beverage. You want to drink a beer and it's 12 degrees.
I don't know. You
No.
you tell me.
If I get like a hot chocolate or a coffee, it'll be cold in 4 minutes.
Now, the beer
Yeah,
could be
chug
to
it.
an advantage
Why is that?
because it's going to stay cold.
it's true,
Yeah.
but it's
So you don't have to worry
frozen.
about
It's gonna
sometimes you
freeze though.
Yeah, I don't know what the temperature at 19. There's alcohol in the beer. That's got to help you a little bit, right? Probably 19 to 20 degrees. So I don't know.
Is this where you hammer down Jack?
Yeah, it just goes
Might
straight.
just be a
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Right.
I would do. Yeah.
What would you do? What Jack or what would it be? Maker's Mark. What are we doing?
Peppermint schnapps? Maybe some
Okay.
schnapps. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Minty fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay minty
Peppermint
fresh.
schnapps is
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
Schnapps and a little hot chocolate would be nice.
I've never done it, guys. Never done what
Schnapps
you're
and
doing.
that was a popular thing back in the day.
But you don't go to many games just like Jake, right?
None. No. And there's no chance I would go.
You went to Kansas City.
with
you
that.
you were asked to go to the high school
You went
games.
with
And you
Laura.
said what to the
Yeah.
high school games, Bill?
Yeah, no, I'd rather go to a tinfoil buffet.
That's just dark.
What would you do?
dark. But I
What
watched
if
the
the
game.
guys
I
wanted
was
you to go to
into the
Lambeau?
games.
What if the guys wanted you to go to Lambeau?
No, absolutely not. Has zero interest
Thanks,
in
but
that.
no, thanks. I'm not
No.
going.
I enjoyed the like I said, to go to the Chiefs game. Swigert and his awesome wife Nicole, happy birthday yesterday.
And to come
They,
get you.
they had to come get us,
And
drive us down there, park within, I don't know, 20 yards of the stadium,
And
get whisked into a clubhouse bar restaurant where we ate and watched other games, and then we were escorted down to our seats, which were in the first row, right behind the Bengals.
did you have to do anything?
No, and then I was whisked back up at halftime for more snacks and treats.
come on, Bill.
Whisked back
Let's
down,
go.
and then went back, and then they drove us home.
That's awesome.
And
by
to
the way.
me, it was a lot. I was like, I don't know how I'm putting up with this, but I am. That's what it took for
They
me to
gave
get
you a
to
full
That's
itinerary,
hilarious,
Yeah,
by the way.
and it was still hard to go.
I don't know, Bill. There's
yes.
There's troubling.
Lawrence
almost.
Swigert, leading tackler at Norfolk. Him and his wife Nicole did that for me and Laura. And again, I was like,
Did you tell him that's what you're going to have to do to get me to go?
no, it was very nice, but that's what it took. It
I
did.
think he knew that already.
Yeah, they just
He's
knew
like-
that was going to be a lot. So no, for me to all of a sudden go to you want to go to Lambeau. Hey, you want to go catch the Giants game in MetLife?
It's well, that's
No.
different.
No,
That's different.
no,
What about Arrowhead, like playing a big game right now, like this weekend?
no.
Back to Arrowhead,
Hey,
Laura.
no.
We're going.
Late
No.
November.
And the reason I was going for that one because they were playing the Bengals. They were playing,
And it was nice. That was
and it's
September,
beautiful.
right?
You
it was
wouldn't go
beautiful.
just for the fun of it? You
it
got
was
time.
game 1 or 2. It was game 2.
It was September. It's
game 2.
beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's beautiful weather.
I'm asking you these questions, and you know full well I'm the same way. I would
Yeah.
I'd never do it.
no
it would
chance.
take. I'd need money. I need
Yeah.
monetary. Like I need
You get
1,000.
paid to go to an NFL game. That is sad.
I know.
Yeah.
That is sad.
There's
Sure,
only
though.
2 things that would get me and Sipple to do that. There's 2 that would be
Monetary.
no, it'd be your kids, my kids.
Yeah. I do
where
that.
if it's like, really, you're not going to take the girls? And
Oh
that'd be-
yeah.
or
the
you're not
guys.
Gonna,
Yeah, we do the NBA thing.
yeah. So I mean, there would be something where you do
Yeah,
that.
you have done that.
Yeah,
Come
so
on.
you've done
We're
things.
doing it again.
It's the same thing. You will do it for your kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will.
Yes.
I will stay in a Holiday Inn
Yeah.
with no cold water for 4 days. I told you they never complained once. I still give them kudos for that. They never complained.
Yeah.
It's weird. It was
Stay at a Holiday Inn with no cold water, just hot.
no hot water.
No hot
Oh
water.
God,
No
no
hot
hot
water.
water. That's a big
Yeah,
difference.
I just did like I did this. What do you call it when you just take a washcloth and wash off?
There's a term for that.
Yeah, that's what I did. It was unbelievable.
4
that-
days.
Yeah, 4 days, 3 days.
Did you ever consider changing hotels because of the heat, water?
Well, here's the thing. Now, if you want to get into this, me and
I'd
Alex,
like to.
the other day, it was a scam. We checked the other day. They still don't have hot water. We were reading the comments on this Holiday Inn downtown, which is right across from the Peabody.
Yeah.
So I figured it is okay.
With the
They,
ducks.
they have this elaborate scheme. They tell you the front desk tells you, and I'm sure they're told to do this. There's trucks outside. It's being dealt with, and
Every
there are
day.
some plumbing trucks out
They
there.
just park them out there.
They just park them out there.
That's
permanent
incredible.
Yeah. That's. I mean,
It's a scam.
that's the. I don't know. I deducted that because they kept saying the trucks are out there. It'll get fixed. It never got fixed.
You're calling out the Holiday Inn in Memphis for a permanent scam of hot water.
Well, they don't. They never have hot
The
water.
hot water scam's real. That happens a lot.
let's send a researcher out there, an
Now,
investigator
just
for
look at
that.
the comments.
Yeah.
Investigate that in Memphis.
I was looking at the comments on Yelp, and they're like, "We didn't have hot. This was like a month ago. We didn't have hot water." I'm like, "Yeah, we didn't have hot water a year ago."
a year ago.
for 4 days.
Yeah.
Well,
There was all kinds of
now
stuff
we know
going
it's a
on. Though.
common
There's
problem there.
Yeah, it was leaky and it was amazing. And the
But
kids
no
never-
complaints.
No.
They're happy to be on
I
a
didn't really
vacation.
complain that much. It didn't bother me as much as you would think. Like it was,
There's quite a decision that's made, and we've all done it. And it happens. Honestly, there's probably almost once a year it happens to me for some reason, maybe, where you make the decisions like, there's no hot water, but I'm going in. I'm
Yep.
showering.
it's hard.
And then you make that decision. It's like,
That's
okay,
a big mental
it's
thing.
a big deal. It's like, okay,
It's hard. No, it's physical too.
Yeah, I mean, it is just
Jake,
like
it's physical.
I would pre-soap. I would pre-soap my body. Oh yeah, I'd pre-soap my body. And so when I went in, it was
Did you
left.
Now that's
seriously?
a visual.
You would
Yeah.
stand outside the
Yes. And I would
shower?
pre-soak.
Never thought of that.
Pre-soak though. So when you go in,
That's not a bad idea.
It's like let's go.
It's just drippy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad
That's
idea.
one of
at
your
all.
better
Yeah,
ideas.
then you go in.
Pre-soap.
Oh,
Pre-soak
shower.
when it's cold, when you know, hey, listen, I've got about 30 seconds.
Yep.
And that's all I've got.
That's all I can stand.
Otherwise, I'm going to turn blue.
Nice job.
Yeah. And so you do that.
That's a good idea. No, it's physical too, because you tell yourself, "Well, I'll get used to it." No,
Yeah, you won't.
No,
you
it's
won't.
horrifying.
It's horrifying. And now, when you get out, you're glad you did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like,
100.
hey,
You feel great.
I don't want to. I'm not working out. Well, if you work out, you'll feel great afterwards, no matter what.
True.
When you get done
You're
working
right.
out, you're
God,
always
it's
happy.
true.
So the same thing with the cold shower. If you get through it, and you will,
You will.
Gotta fight. Make it quick.
There's cold and there's cold though. You know what I'm talking about? There's sometimes where you're like, I think I can manage this, and there's sometimes I don't know if I can manage
Yeah.
this.
I should have saved that for
Ice
cool
bath.
parenting tips. The ice.
Yeah,
the ice
that's all
shower.
right. We'll
Yeah.
stop then.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at Renew.
Please
Please
soap.
call or text David at
God.
402-833-3858 or go to renewyourauto.com. They do everything from body shop, ceramic coatings, window tinting, spray, and bed liners, and more
Soap.
at renewyourauto.com.
That's almost as good of as advice as you gave me on the plane thing, which has changed my whole travel.
I'm just stunned you didn't have that way before Bill told you that. You thought you had to talk
I
to
thought, yeah,
everybody in the plane?
No, I always felt horrifyingly guilty as I left to go home on the final. The
You
final.
don't know these people.
I always
You
felt
look very approachable.
I always felt
you-
like these people are going to think I'm a very not very good guy.
And it's fine. You won't see them ever again.
But still, it's not. I always felt terrible. Now I don't. You don't have to talk.
What's the situation? So you're driving to Iowa City, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Like that?
That'd be funny to fly to Iowa City.
Is there three of you in the car? Are you in
Me,
the back
Robin,
seat?
and yeah. God
you're-
dang, Greg
you're in the
asked me
back
that
seat?
too. Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
I go for the back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I back seats freak me out.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable back there.
You're not allowed to drive. We all know that.
Yeah.
Not permitted to drive on these trips for years.
Yeah, I drive. I have to be the driver. I just have to be the
It's an
driver.
overrated
But
discussion.
it's not. And it's not to be the driver to be like I'm in charge. I want to stop and I want to. No, I'm more comfortable driving.
I like the back seat.
No.
I can doze off.
And you do.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Sip, you were at the press conference.
What time is
Dana,
it?
It's 6:18. Time to get to some
we better get
some audio. Dana
Thanksgiving
Holgerson
Eve.
spoke, as well as Tony White. Sip, you want to get to
No
some
football.
Holgerson audio.
Yeah.
What stood out? What do you want to get to first
Jake,
from
Get some
yesterday?
stuff out.
Jake?
From Dana Holgerson, his second appearance
Well,
for the media.
you could just go to the how unique the situation is. I don't know what it would be called. Read me a couple subtitles.
Oh, how about this one? Do you like the progress from USC to Wisconsin?
Yes,
Dana Holgerson from
that would be
yesterday.
good. The progress, yeah.
We won. That's at the end of the day, that's what matters. I give all the credit in the world to, starting at the top with Coach Rule. I mean, I thought he did a great job of motivating the guys all week and getting them ready to go. I look at it a little differently, obviously, just because I just got here, and it's been a long season for these guys, and a couple losses here and there, they start stacking up. All been through it, but I saw a very motivated team, practiced well, and was very energized as the week went on. And game day was pretty special, pretty spectacular. It's the first time I've experienced it on the home sidelines, but they were ready to play and got the win. So I know everybody's excited about that, and hopefully it motivates everybody to want to do it again here this week.
The next batch, I think, would be him talking about how challenging the situation has been. It was really good. What's it called? The next batch.
I don't have that.
Okay, what's the next batch called?
There's a lot of audio clips here.
Just go to the next batch.
Okay.
That should
everywhere.
There you go.
Honestly, I sat up here a week ago, and I don't remember what I said, but I felt encouraged. I know Dylan said it. Felt encouraged, and it kind of is hard to justify feeling encouraged when you score 13 points and you're in a game that you can win and you don't. Okay, but it just felt good. It felt better. This is from people that said what it's been like. And so the players were excited about lining up and practicing, and had a good week of practice. Went out there and played better. I mean, it is. we ran the ball better. Second week in a row, I thought the O-line has played well. Dylan's he hasn't been hit a whole lot. He feels good. He's getting better. He's processing things well. We're throwing and catching it better. Our receivers are in the right spots. We improved in the red zone. We lost that game at USC because we couldn't finish drives. And then, that was a big focus last week, and we got 5 touchdowns in 7 red zone attempts, so moved the ball well. Overall was good improvement. And Wisconsin's a good football team. That's the way it's going to be every week in the Big Ten. So, we're excited about taking another step. It's going to be harder. We all know that. Iowa's a really good football team. They play great defense. They have for what's it going on 25 years now. I remember my second year at Texas Tech, 2001, we played Iowa in the Alamo Bowl, and it's the same thing. 20 some years later, it's the same scheme, same coach, same everything. This is crazy, so it's going to take another good effort and more improvement to be able to, go to Iowa and play in that atmosphere against a good football team.
Kirk Ferentz is in his 26th year. He's 69 years old. I don't know if he'll be there next year. I haven't heard anything. Well, I don't know that. I don't
bring some news here.
No.
Breaking news?
No, I literally don't know if he'll be there.
Is he hinting toward retirement?
No, I haven't
heard that either.
I haven't heard it.
I would bet that he does kind of a drop the mic. Just all of a sudden he might be like going at the end of a season, whatever it's this year, a couple years, whatever it is. Like, yeah, I'm good. And that's about it. I think that's about wraps it up.
Then what? Then I wonder who they'd go with.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting because I said
really
before, it's a really good job.
Really interesting.
It's a really good job.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't think anybody would push back on that.
No, I think it's good. Yeah. I think it's good. I don't know.
What job would you take? Michigan State or Iowa?
Iowa.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Iowa.
Yeah.
How many jobs in Big Ten would I take over?
Wisconsin, Iowa.
What would you do there?
Iowa.
Really?
Iowa.
Better?
Yeah.
Big playbook. He came upon a big playbook at Nebraska. I never know what that means exactly. Just a lot of plays, I guess. And Holgorsen has simplified it. I don't know if you have that.
I got that.
Oh, go.
A little bit here and a little bit there. They have everything in the playbook. I mean, this is a very large playbook, and it's, I think it just goes back to, Coach Rule's been an NFL guy, and the offense has kind of stayed the same for him, and he's added to it, and Sat's added to it, and then you got Coach Raiola, who's an NFL guy who's adding to it, and Glenn, who's an NFL guy that's adding to it, and so there's just all kinds of ideas and stuff. So that playbook got pretty big. So, I was just like, look, there's only one sheet, and whatever's on the sheet's what's going to get called, and so. That's my job, is to take all the information from everybody. They all give me ideas. They ask me if this is too much and let me know. And I go, I promise you, I'll let you know. And so they give me all your ideas, and I'm going to organize it to where I know where things are, and I know we've repped them, and I know we're good at it. And if that's not the case, then I take them off the sheet and they're not going to get called. So we probably shouldn't focus on those calls in practice, So we've done a good job of coming together and coming up with the plan of what makes sense to our players, and if it don't make sense to me, it ain't going to make sense to them. And so I think that part's been good.
He narrowed it down. He talked later, and it's probably intermingled in with another long answer. But for instance, he has the receivers not playing all the receiver positions, X, Y, Z, whatever you want to call them. Just maybe focus on one and not shift them around. That makes sense to me. I didn't even know you could do that. I suppose there's a lot of things I don't understand, but you don't have to have receivers play all the different positions.
Well, there's a lot of concepts, and you start adding in the outside and the inside and the slot and the different concepts. It's a lot. And that was one thing. Like I said, I am in no way an expert on this. I just have limited information, but I was always told through Leach's plan was how they repped and the number of reps they got, and receivers being more left and right than it is. And so they just felt that the receivers were just so good. And that also allowed the receivers and the quarterbacks to adjust routes on the run.
Mhm.
and so it'd be like, you hear the story all the time about, Leach at whatever, probably did it every school, where he just said, we're going to run 4 verticals 40 times today. And it's
Sips offense.
and it's
But they work off of
but it's but they're and then they see it versus 8 different things.
Mhm.
So then they know how to adjust the route. So when you get to that, there's certain routes like I said, if you're running, and sometimes it's like, okay, if they just run this route, and then if they're in this coverage, if they do this next, it's uncoverable. But sometimes it's like you just the play call was for me to run
Mhm.
this route. Well, if you had an adjustment off of it, everyone's
Mhm.
on the same page. That's where the offense becomes very difficult to defend.
Like impossible.
Very difficult to defend. All offense are, and that's the part that comes up where the quarterback knows that the receiver has identified the coverage midterm. All of a sudden, it's like, so if you get a bail corner cover 3, and all of a sudden the wide out, that everything changes as far as what on the run. And if they're on the same page, they can run routes. You go, I really can't stop that.
Be patient.
Coverage.
Be patient here. These are option routes.
With that, option routes are more. No, this is more decision making. Option routes are a little bit more of is that they're going to work off of. So if you look and like versus empty, and you'll see too high. Well, they're going to run.
Safeties high.
Then they're going to run option routes off the leverage of the linebackers or the internal players.
Okay.
To get to the open spot, they're going to option into the dead spot.
I got it.
That's kind of what's going on there.
I got it. That makes sense. Fedoni sound, Jake. Tight ends.
Yes. Here's
Tight ends discussion. Fedoni played 3 snaps. He explains this. Fedoni played 3 snaps. Borkacher, Nate played 49, and Lindenmeyer, Luke played 44.
Yeah, that's I took that approach at every position. I mean, I know everybody wants to talk about the tight end position because of what happened on Saturday, but that's been the case at every single position. It's about competition, and competition makes people better. And so we're trying to develop competition at every single position. I do think that the tight ends have improved, especially Nate and Luke, they have improved, because I said what I said. I don't care who's played or who's the starter. If you're not performing at the level I need you to perform at based on what looks like in practice, then we're going to change it. And that position has been changed based on the fact that Nate and Luke have really done a nice job. Okay. Now I think that motivated Thomas. Thomas just had the best practice he's had since I've been here, and so I appreciate his attitude and his understanding, and he lined up and he practiced hard for 2 days. And so I would anticipate him going in there, making plays on Saturday.
Holgerson just came in and took charge. That's
He arrived in early
your
November.
Profession. That's what has to happen. You just got to have a bunch of dudes that come in and take charge, right?
Yeah, like I said, have no idea what goes on inside of buildings, but I would imagine the decision to make him the play caller was probably based a lot off of him himself being like, "Just I'll run this.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it.
If I'm showing up here at this time in the morning, going home at this time at night, then I need to just be able to do this because we need something different going on rather than just because, like I said, the one thing you don't need in anywhere on any is just a bunch of guys that are sitting there and their name's not on anything.
Ugh.
And then so it drives me nuts all of a sudden sitting around, and sometimes analysts have all these different ideas and working behind the scenes to get, well, I really think this. Hang on now. Because when they write this article on Sunday, your name's not anywhere on it. You don't have nowhere to do with it.
Right.
So it's easy to build stuff that.
Hang on.
Well,
I get that completely.
What do you like? I like this. I'm going to run. I'd probably do this. Yeah, good idea. I don't like that as much. That's good. Hey, what time is lunch? Do they serve lunch here? I'm going to go get lunch, and then I'll check back in with you guys.
We've hit a bugaboo.
Yeah.
This is a bugaboo.
No, it's a bugaboo.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I totally understand.
Yeah, that's the last thing you need is somebody to come in with just some ideas. And then it's still, it's like, no, get somebody. And now because of the rule change, things are different.
I think you nailed this.
Yeah, things are different with the
I think he came in and he didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, I'm not talking I'm not speculating on this. He came in, he didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know he's going to be calling plays 5 days into or whatever it was, 4 or 5 or 6. But then it became apparent that he maybe needs to take charge of this whole thing. Then it started a very difficult time because he talked about yesterday. It's hard to find all this, but he talked about how, he had to learn, he had to have flashcards, and it was really tough for him to learn the terminology. In fact, in the game, he had trouble spitting out. He said, I knew what needed to be done, but I couldn't get the language. So the assistants had to help him. But he says he's getting better every day. But that would be difficult. You have to learn a whole new language. Quick. God, he was working probably, literally 16-hour days. Yeah, he said, though, I'm taking Saturday off. They play Fridays, He said, I'm taking Saturday off. Now, he didn't know. You might have this sound. You might not.
Yeah.
His future.
Would he be calling plays during the bowl game?
Yeah, that was the last question.
Oh.
But no, that's fine. Just play that one. That's fine.
Here's some of that.
But yeah, I mean, that's the plan. I don't know. I mean, my plan's to focus on Iowa and try to beat Iowa and then see what happens after that.
So people are wondering what's going to happen. Is he going to be the OC next year? And there's just no answer to that right now. He really couldn't answer it. He did say he looks forward to the practices in advance of a bowl game. And I guess he said there, I asked him, to be clear, are you going to be calling plays in the bowl game? And I guess it sounded like it. But you don't know what's going to happen because I guess you don't know what jobs are going to be open.
Yeah. Besides a head job, which could something could happen immediately. That, and you have, and obviously there's no waiting around for that. If all of a sudden, if there's a head coaching job that comes up, it's not like, well, yeah.
Let me think about it.
No, it's not even that. It's like, well, I will. I'll take the job, but I'm going to do the bowl game. No, not the portal's going. You got to go as a head coach. There's no waiting around.
Makes me nervous.
Now, if there's another coordinator job that is something that, for whatever reason, that interests him or fits better for for everyone involved, well, those usually take place a little bit later. It's generally not something that okay, you need to be in place here December 10th for this spot maybe or at that time. So I don't know. Like I said, that's
hard to know.
But as far as head coaching, you cannot wait around. The portal opens the 9th.
Yeah, December 9th.
And December 9th.
That's
and
right.
Signing date's the 4th.
Yeah.
And which is a way different deal now. So
crazy.
there is not a deal where it's going to be like, I'll get to you. The bowl game's December 28th, and I'll be there on the 30th.
No,
yeah, no. He wasn't committing to Nebraska. He wasn't, but you just don't know. It's unclear. Interesting.
He doesn't have to.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have to.
The guy's been a
if
successful head
I'm him,
coach.
why would you say anything? It's like
he wouldn't.
You're very much wanted.
Yeah.
And so why would you have to say anything at this time? Also, it was kind of a as far as a coaching situation, probably kind of a really fun deal to come into because, like he said, he mentioned that they scored 13 points against that. Did anyone lose their mind?
Not really.
Often, not really, because it's like,
no.
Well, what was he supposed to do?
Right.
He's been here for 1 week. It's kind of like Wisconsin. They fired their guy without a bye week, and all of a sudden, I mean,
now what?
What? Now it's like you heard Fickle say, "Why does it matter?" Well, I don't know. It kind of does. But my point is, like,
I know.
If I'm Holgorsen, I'm in a great spot because
he got good on Saturday.
Because also, if it just went okay, you're still not getting killed.
No,
you're not. You're not in a spot where it's like, dude, that's not how it is. So he came into a good spot for that.
It is interesting that way. He talked about Ja'Cory Barney.
Ja'Cory matter.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
I'll never get sick of that.
That was Luke Fickle.
That was Fickle.
When asked who's going to call plays. Why does it matter? It's one of the worst responses I've ever heard.
I mean, so the first time that they had anything going, any idea on offense what they're going to do was sometime on Monday. And the game was Saturday. So it's 5 days. And they had a change of coaches. And
why does it matter?
That's a lot.
I don't know how I would have responded to that.
You would have perked up.
Why does it matter? Huh?
Talk about an interesting game. That's an interesting game.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Wisconsin. Highly interested.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't interest SIP. I know that it's college football and that's not your
Nebraska,
deal.
Iowa.
Yeah, it's not.
You want to talk about Minnesota?
Yeah.
Minnesota, Wisconsin a little bit.
Dust in there quick.
We'll get one more.
Do you have any PJ Fleck?
By the way, we
have some flex
audio.
We will not have Sean today because Sean was working the games last night.
What,
we will not have
what time
Sean
did they get
Callan.
over?
Not that
I got
late.
a text about 11 p.m. from Sean. I didn't see it till this morning, so it's fine. We won't have Sean.
We can talk about North Carolina, John.
Yeah,
we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know if it's never been up to 11 and had to get up and
easy.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd do it.
Last one from Holgerson, Ja'Cory Barney.
Yeah, Ja'Cory Barney.
Well, he's a fun kid to be around. That I noticed that like that, and so, just his personality is infectious. He's fun to be around.
What's going on?
He works hard. He had 2 or 3 really good practices when I first got here, and then his back started tightening up, and I was like, man, I guess you're not what I thought you were. And then a week later, he snapped out of it, and he's been good for 2 weeks. Works hard, practices hard, understands, football, the offense, how to line up. We were probably playing, people in too many different spots. I was like, so why is he here on this play and he's there on another play? And so they're just kind of moving people around too much. And that's one thing I've always believed in, and being a receiver coach is just settle people in at spots and you let them get comfortable, and that reduces the thinking, and they can go out there and they can just play, And so I've noticed that with him over the course of the last couple of weeks, just being more familiar and understanding kind of where to line up and what to do. My job's to take the thinking out of it for these guys, just a freshman, man. I told him, and I hesitate to say this, but I told him, you have some Tank Dell in you, because he does. I mean, he's not very big. He's twitchy. He can run. He's got good ball skills. It took Tank probably 3 or 4 years to be able to be in that mindset, and now he's doing it at the NFL level. This kid's a freshman. When Tank was a freshman, he was at Alabama A&M. And so then he went JUCO, and then I got him, and a couple years later, he is what he was. But he's got that kind of ability, and look forward to coaching him hard here over the next couple games to see where we're at.
By the way, Tank Dell is a receiver for the Houston Texans.
Yes.
Number 2 receiver with Stephon Diggs out for the season.
Okay.
Just an update.
Yeah, he was. I think he's
number
in his
3.
second year.
He's number 3.
Number 3
on the roster.
Okay.
That's his number.
Tank Dell.
Jersey number 3.
Jersey number 3. Yes. Tank Dell. We'll get to more Holgerson as the show goes on. Before we get to break, I know, Sip, you are starved this morning.
Greg's here with food, though. So, I guess we're.
Well, you can have.
That really wasn't the lead-in.
That's an
that
appetizer.
Really wasn't the deal.
That's an appetizer, I
There's some
suppose.
biscuits over there.
If you were hungry, you'd probably want to go to Early Bird after the show. I would
yeah.
think.
The
At
Bird's a good
19th and
spot.
K. They've got breakfast burritos. They've got chicken fried steak, which is what, Bill?
Smothered.
Blueberry pancakes, banana pancakes, strawberry pancakes, and of course, the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
Lots of free parking, big spaces. 19th and K, also in Iowa and Omaha. Check out Early Bird today.
I got a gift card.
You did.
Bird. Yeah, Jeff Smith. Yes, and ben, young Ben, I think, was in charge of that, right, Ben? You gave him some ideas. Is that true or not?
He's being humble.
Yeah,
he's being humble.
He's being humble.
He is.
There's
he
humility.
saved Nebraska football, and yet he's still very humble.
Thank you, young Ben.
Very humble.
When we come back, Mac Brown is out at North Carolina, not on his own accord. Let go before he's not coming back next season. Let's just go talk about that next early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Confidence on the field begins with confidence in your fit. And nobody fits the polar bear like Gary Michaels. From off the rack to custom made to measure, the Gary Michaels team can tackle any hard-to-fit man and make him feel like a champion. For style, affordability, and the finest clothes from here to Italy, it's got to be Gary Michaels. Take it from the polar bear. Get your best look today at Gary Michaels.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Salt Mine City is now open at 8th and R in the Haymarket. Come check out Lincoln's newest brewery with 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager, Brick Street Amber Wheat, and so many more. There's daily drink specials like $1 off Moscow Mules on Tuesdays, $6 IPAs on Fridays, and $6 Bloody Marys on Saturdays. Stop by Tuesday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m., Fridays 4 to 11 p.m., Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. It's Salt Mine City, Lincoln's newest brewery at 8th and R.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Busch Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Busch Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoickFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November. Try their brand new fall sweet trays, including cinnamon rolls, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, pumpkin cheesecake brownies, and apple croissants. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Nutrition Authority invites you to enjoy internet-crushing prices at the Black Friday Blitz. We're taking our better-than-internet prices and cutting them even deeper, bringing you the biggest sale of the season. Monday, November 25th through Saturday, November 30th, the Black Friday Blitz is on at Nutrition Authority. For location info, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
When you're in the stands and have the ability to control your irrigation in the field, it's a game-changing moment. Valley is where farming meets end zone efficiency. With AgSense remote irrigation technology, farmers become the MVPs of their fields. Experience real-time, play-by-play action and control that keeps you ahead. Score big with irrigation technology from Valley. It's technology that improves your life and lets you be at the game and in the game. Find your local Valley dealer at valleyirrigation.com.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A little bit more.
Segment 2 is always sponsored by our friends at Beck's Hybrids. Farmers, we know that volume discounts are a major factor in ordering seed. Oftentimes, discounts are lost buying from multiple brands, but Beck's has the most diverse lineup in the marketplace. Go to Beck'sHybrids.com for a full farm quote. And always remember the 3 F's: faith, family, and farming at Beck's Hybrids.
Also, from just doing some research, the Beck's Bowl is really catching some steam.
I like the Beck's Bowl.
The Beck's Bowl.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, and how does it fit better than having it somewhere? Why can there not be a bowl game right here? Right here in Lincoln, the Beck's Bowl. Right there. What do they do? Corn. What's the name of Nebraska? The Corn Huskers.
So
it is built for this.
Corn Bowl.
Yes. The Corn Bowl. How nice would that be? The Corn Bowl.
Right over here?
Now, two teams coming into play. It'd be outstanding.
We know Bill would not go to Haymarket Park for the World Series. I would think you might make your way to a Lincoln, Nebraska bowl game against random teams, right?
Who's playing?
I would do that.
Random teams.
Yeah.
Which conferences are involved?
I would like to see the MAC and the American. That's what I'd like to see.
So it'd be
Kent State and trying to think who would be from the American.
who would be? I don't know the teams in
East Carolina, something like that.
Okay.
FAU.
Pirates?
Yeah, some of that nature.
Is it the Pirates?
Yes, the Pirates. Good job.
Yeah, it'd be
It'd
great.
be a fun game.
Yeah,
Little Mac
I'd like
over
to have
here.
like to have a bowl game. Boise's got one, the Potato Bowl. So,
Yeah, exactly.
And what
If
is
Boise can have
what
a
is
damn
Idaho
game.
known for? Potatoes.
Corn.
And so they have the Potato Bowl.
The
So we're-
Corn Bowl.
The Corn Bowl, sponsored by Beck's.
Not bad.
Hybrids.
Not
It's
bad.
coming around.
Who's opposed to that?
Well,
nobody.
hang on here real quick.
I wonder if you could get some Midwest flavored.
Yeah, hang on real quick here. I got something here.
I believe Trevor from Bex, we said, is responsible for getting the rest of the playoff, the postseason as well.
Yes.
Received 80 texts yesterday from Break.
80?
80.
So I want to give you his number again.
Okay.
402-381-2719. 402-381-2719. Text him if you guys have interest in them having the Corn Bowl.
The Corn
at Memorial Stadium.
At Memorial Stadium. The Beck's Bowl, Corn Bowl at Beck's at Memorial Stadium.
When
We'll get
would it be?
Two quality teams will get in there. I think you want to have this one. I think this one's one of your early ones. This is going to be before Christmas.
Yep, I like that.
18th.
The before Christmas. We'd like to have in there. Yes.
I'm a fan of that.
So
I think
it's a
great.
good idea.
Thank you to Bex.
Yes, thank
Great
you.
people.
Text Trevor and see if you're in favor of the Beck's Bowl.
As I mentioned, no Sean Callahan today. He was covering state football yesterday, so he's off today. But Mac Brown is not returning next year at North Carolina, age 73. He has been vying to come back next year in press conferences, saying, I want to be back. I want to be back.
Monday said that.
He was informed yesterday that he will, in fact, not be back next year as UNC's head coach.
Well, as I've said before, there's only 2% maybe in this profession where it ends like you want it to end.
Yeah.
You don't get many Bob Stoops. They get kind of call their shot and just like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. Had a great career. You don't get the Krzyzewskis of any of the world. Is this
So, yeah.
for the most part, it ends badly. It ends badly for 98% of the assistant coaches, where all of a sudden the music stops and there's not enough chairs. And that's just what happens in this profession. So that part stands out. You always like to have somebody that's had that type of success, and also that type of leadership. I mean, if it says about Mac Brown, is there anything but positives? I mean, you don't hear much of like, well, yeah, but we had that situation, had that scandal, had this, whatever it is. Nope. So it appears, like I said, from the outside, is that he just did everything the right way, and it also appears that he truly, really, really cared about development of student athletes, and he really cared about the players. And so that part of it, for it to end like that. But like I said, at the same time, when you're 72/73, and so if it didn't end this year, it'd probably be that when was his last year? Next year. And so you have,
right.
I mean, you at some point in time, we get to a certain age, life moves on, and they have to build momentum, and so that's part of it.
They were a bowl team most of the tenure he was at UNC. They were not a great program before he got there. Think about, he had two top 3 quarterbacks in the draft. Mitch Trubisky was number 2. He had Drake May at 3 this last year. Couple high running backs in Javonte Williams and Michael. But they had Michael Carter. So they had a couple. They had some high draft picks and some explosive offenses. But we mentioned earlier this year that they gave up 70 points to James Madison.
That's a bad loss.
That's a bad L.
In the
56 points in the first half to James Madison at home.
On pace for 112. That's a hard deal.
56 at home.
But that is what's failed him at North Carolina. Has been the D coordinator. They've been through several, and they've really struggled at the defensive coordinator position. They've generally been pretty solid on offense. Even when they lost to JMU, they scored 50 and lost by 20.
Yeah, they had a good offensive team.
Yeah, they still scored 50. Now they did turn the ball over and put ball in harm's way. That did happen.
How attractive is that job to somebody? The ACC is not in the same type of ground right now as the Big Ten or SEC.
Yeah, I would look at it a lot different, though, because if someone just called me up and said, okay, you can be the head coach at North Carolina or Purdue. I'm going North Carolina, not even thinking twice, but I know it's not in the Big Ten, but I'd be North Carolina. It's same thing, Northwestern. There's a lot of schools that you would name, and you'd say, I'm going to go to the ACC. over the Big Ten. So it's not just, Big Ten only. And so like if North Carolina came into the Big Ten, would they be the 19th team? No, they wouldn't.
Be more coming.
They'd be way higher than that. So yes, it doesn't. The only thing that makes it unattractive is the grant of rights.
Yep.
It goes through 36.
That's kind of a big
34.
deal, though.
It's a big deal. Most likely something.
Grant of rights.
Yeah, that's the thing that'll make the biggest difference. But it's a really good job.
So Mac Brown not exactly happy of the situation, but like you said, it's hardly ever get to leave on your own terms. Age 73, will not be back next season. Monday, he said he wanted to be back.
I don't think he said he wanted to be back. I think he said he was going to be back. He said he is coming back. And I don't think he said I'd like to come back.
I'm coming back. No, you're not.
Yeah, and like I said, and generally there's probably the decision was probably made off of something else of real crystal clear. The group of boosters / their version of 1890, whatever's going on there, where's the momentum at? And if those guys aren't on board with you, the AD doesn't really have a choice. He really doesn't. Well, I mean, he's like, okay, the boosters are like, this is what we'd like to have happen. And the AD is like, no, we're not doing that. And then all of a sudden that is, okay, that's fine. I'll sit tight then. And so I imagine that was a big part of it.
So we'll see again how soon that's filled at North Carolina. But Mac Brown will not be back next year, age 73. Been a great career for him through Texas and North Carolina. When we come back, it's time for the mailbag and song of the day next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
On game day, every play counts. Now imagine having the same level of control in your field. Valley is where farming meets end zone efficiency. With AgSense remote irrigation technology, farmers become the MVPs of their fields. Real-time, play-by-play control means you're always ahead of the game. Score big with simplified irrigation technology from Valley, improving your life both on and off the field. Find your local Valley dealer at valleyirrigation.com.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Busch Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Busch Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoickFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Midwest Bank invites you to celebrate with us. Join us for our Christmas open house on Friday, December 6th at our 70th and Pioneers or 27th and Jamie Lane locations. We'll have cookies, coffees, and apple cider waiting for you, along with the chance to enter our raffle for some wonderful prizes. Come share the holiday cheer with us. We can't wait to see you there. Happy holidays from Midwest Bank. Learn more at www.midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
When your home fills up with family, Aloe Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Aloe Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You love the Bash's sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a big tough?
Never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Country music singers have always been a real close family.
Once again, your song of the day from 1979, a little ode to Thanksgiving, and he was here on Friday.
Yes, he
Family
was.
Tradition by Hank Williams Jr. from 1979, 464-5685. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
Yeah, he was here. He strode out. This is L. Kent Wolgamont.
Okay.
He wrote he writes incredibly good reviews. L. Kent Wolgamont strode out onto the stage at PBA on Friday wearing a cap emblazoned icon.
Oh, okay.
He's
All
a
right,
dude.
Hank.
He's a dude. I saw him at Pershing. It was one of the best times I've ever had in my life.
Whoa. What year? What do you think?
When I was in college, it was before the book. I missed out on all the fun. I did not miss out on all the fun that night. It was an incredible concert. It was young. It was younger Hank, but he wasn't that young. I can't believe he's still touring.
His shirt said icon.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed.
I like that.
I'd give that a 9.35. That's a great choice. You knew he was in town?
I did. I regret not playing his song on Friday.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But I wasn't here Friday also, so.
Oh, that was the closing song right there.
That was family
Yeah, he had
tradition.
8,000 people. 8,000 people.
That's not a bad crowd.
Who opened for him?
I don't know.
Did he
that.
have an opener?
I don't think anybody did.
Really?
Well, let me see.
Somebody.
I'm whipping through this article.
Elkan, your
I
friend.
don't think. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I don't think there was an opening act, and he showed up. I was talking to Elkan about this on Saturday at the game. He showed up. He lives in Alabama. He showed up a half hour. He came up on a half hour before the concert. He just flew up on a private plane.
What?
Yeah, got out a half hour and then went to the PBA, then left right after. That's Bo Cephas.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah. He
in and out.
Yep.
Yeah. Incredible song. I go 9-1-1-1. 2.
Pretty high score. 9-3 for Sip, 9-1 plus for Bill.
Great song. He's a great artist. He's an incredible.
The question's going to be now: Does young Ben?
I don't know if young Ben's going to
song at all?
understand or I don't. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say 6'2". I'm going to say 6'2".
5.9 from young Ben.
That's a setback.
You
Ben.
about nailed it, by the way.
That's you can just tell.
You were close.
Ben, you tell me you knew all the words though. You did not know the
Have
words.
Have you heard that song before? Oh, he's heard the song. That's positive. I could see him not knowing that
It's
song
also
at all.
that's a walk-up song. That's also a great sing-along. So that's a packed bar
You were
song.
singing.
I was singing. Yes.
You were butchering it, but
you were a couple times I was off.
We have some ratings here before we get to the mailbag. Sarah on East Campus starts with a 4 on that one.
Jeez.
Whoa.
4.
Whoa.
Eric
going.
says that's beyond bad, Jake. Negative 1.5.
This is shocking to me.
Now we're getting better. Bill and Bennett, 9-1. Chubby Rhino says, Jake, you did it. 9.89
The Rhino.
on that one. Brett and Bertrand says that's an 8. Mike and Dalton, 9. So some bad scores to start. Now we're heating up. Gavin and Pender, 8.7.
Thank you, Gavin.
Ryan in California says 10. Husker Rick, 8.5. Big B says 10. Perfect. Let's see. Gilterd, 9.9. Who o'clock? 6.
High for Bird.
Good score.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Good
prop.
score
Thank
for
you.
Bird.
Thank you, Bird.
Because yesterday he gave us a bad one.
Don't see Corey also a 6. So him and Bird in the same stratosphere here.
Do you think they pre-text each other? Think there's a conversation before? Like I bet when the song's playing, but they text each other.
Could. Now this is going to shock you here. Jennifer and hubby, not fans. Jennifer, 3. Hubby, 2.3.
I've
never seen them ever go that low.
That's as low as they've ever been.
I don't know. It's up
For
with
Bo
that.
Cephas.
Just move on.
Yeah. I'm at odds at the house.
Eric and Hickman, 10 plus. Hell yeah, he says in that one. 11. Someone says that's high tea for Turkey Day from somebody.
That's high tea.
From Tim in Dallas, by the way. It's Tim. Tim in Lebanon, Indiana says 9.5. Husker Mike in Waterloo says that is an 8.5. There's a lot of ratings today. I would say the average is about 6.5 to 7.
God dang.
On Song of the Day.
I'll tell you what. We missed a concert. He played a whole lot of shaking going on. He played Johnny Cash, just Walk the Line. Man. I bet it was he played Move It On Over.
Moving on over. Oh.
Mind Your Own Business. That's
Did
a
he
great
do any of his
song.
own songs?
No. Is that not Mind Your Own? No, that's not his song.
I don't know that one for sure.
I don't want to forget YouTube, by the way. Active Duty Husker 10, Kevin 8.8. Travis says, why do you drink? 9.69.
Yeah.
Chris P 7.6. Bolt 9.5.
Thank you, Bolt.
Brandon says 9.8.
What did Bolt give it?
9.55 on that one. And Kevin in Montana is 7.8. That is your song of the day. Again,
It's almost
Family Tradition by Hank Williams Jr.
It's a separation song. If you're like just sitting around and someone that song comes on and you're singing it and the other person hates it next to you, I just leave. I'd leave the table. I mean, I don't know if I could really get along that well with people that didn't like that song.
He's only 75. I thought he was older than
He got here a half hour before the concert.
Yeah, he flew up from, he has a home in Alabama, and he flew up on a private plane, just came over a half hour before. That's the way Bocephus does it. I don't know if he did that at Pershing back in the day.
Maybe he did.
I don't know.
That's probably he's probably more bus touring back at that time, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Probably not doing special events.
It is time for a edition of the mailbag. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Ready to roll? Here we go. The mailbag, as always, is sponsored by Applied Connective Technologies. The words you don't want to hear in IT are what, Bill?
I've been hacked.
No, you don't want to hear that. Won't happen with Applied Connective. They're in all 93 counties of the state. They manage IT and cybersecurity, infrastructure, audio, video, and more. Please go to appliedconnective.com for a free consultation today.
And Will is en route tomorrow to Iowa City with the entire team. There's been some scuttlebutt about some potential people trying to hack into the coach's headphones. And so they will be on the sideline for Nebraska to secure their headphones to make sure that no one can obtain the information over the airwaves.
That's a story.
Yeah, so they're heading over there to make sure that the Nebraska-Iowa game is safe.
No, they're important people.
Yeah,
Applied Connective Technologies. We go to Michael first in the mailbag from Hawaii. He says, Aloha. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I'm most thankful this year for my new son who turns 1 year old today.
Whoa.
What are you most thankful for this past year?
Health. My health. I think about it every day. I haven't got the flu.
Haven't got the flu.
I had it.
And you had a great dentist report too.
Just strong teeth.
Yeah,
stronger than normal teeth.
Yeah, freaky.
First time in 46 years going to the dentist.
And it worked out fine.
Well, I don't have any cavities.
Yeah, that's incredible like that. Mine would just be family, and the new stool family. The new family.
Is it still new?
It's still a little bit, a little bit new like that. Yeah, I'm very blessed that I've got both parents still alive. They're in late 80s and still living on their own and doing great. That just doesn't happen.
What's yours?
I'll go the route of Michael. I guess I'm thankful for a happy, healthy daughter, 7 months old, Scotland.
Yes. 7 months.
You guys have both met Scotland. She can't really communicate with you yet, but she knows who you are. I think. Yes. I think she'd give you a fist pound.
I don't think she knows who we are. I don't think she knows who we are.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does.
Ben, what about Ben?
Yeah, but Ben, write down what you're thankful for.
He's not listening.
Is he thankful for saving the season?
Jake is thankful for 6 wins, says young Ben.
Yes.
He's thankful for Bella.
He's that.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
It just got interesting.
It got spicy on the show all of a sudden.
No, it didn't.
Young Ben. Benito, easy over there.
Ben.
This is from Paul. Yeah, that was not me. Paul says, what is the one thing you will not touch on a Thanksgiving dinner table? One food you will not touch.
God, I kind of participate much. I'm not. I don't do that. I don't like the cranberries.
Oh my God.
Sip loves the cranberries, and I'm out in the cranberries.
I don't like the cranberries. That's the cranberry sauce.
Really?
Yeah, that's not my deal. But I don't hate it that it's there. I don't get upset. That's not my deal.
Green bean casserole, won't touch it.
I'll eat that.
I got to kind of side with Sip on that pretty heavily. There's never a time it's like, hey, pass that.
Thank you.
Hey, wheel that around one more time, would you?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
No, it's kind of you might do a little bit of a little dollop, just kind of have on your plate, but no, I'm with you.
Seems forced to me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Green beans.
We have
no go.
Unnamed.
Jake, come on. You got to.
I'm doing cranberries. I hate the cranberries. Those are nasty.
Ben, you don't like the stuffing?
I'm out. I'm also out on stuffing.
Stuffing's my favorite.
Oh,
that's my favorite.
I wouldn't eat the stuffing.
You guys
Bill.
are.
Oh, that's weird.
You like the stuffing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like number one. It's my number one thing. Yes.
I could take an entire plate full of sweet corn and call it good with turkey.
Just amount of corn.
Yes, I love sweet corn. Just load it up, all of it, the whole plate. I love it.
But Ben's
I would eat the green bean casserole though.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. No, as long as there's no mushrooms. No mushrooms.
Oh,
keep
God.
them out of there. The sight of them makes me sick.
Yeah,
the person that is you always wonder who gets assigned that. So
green bean casserole.
What should I bring? Well, do you do the green bean casserole? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it.
How do you get that assignment? How does that go down?
I've never understood the whole thing.
Unnamed texter says it says if you could pick one talent to suddenly wake up with no training or studying, what would you pick? For example, being fluent in Spanish, being able to putt at a super elite level. ... Is there a talent?
Come on, what is it?
You want to wake up with? Be good at.
Well, mine's musical for
Right,
sure.
there we
It's
go.
musical for sure. Whether it be play the guitar, but if you could all of a sudden do that, you want to
Tickle the
sing.
ivories.
Yeah, I'd say piano. It'd be the next one that, or be able to sing. I can't do any of them, so it'd be musical. I'd have to really think about that.
You could take up music late in your life.
I would take piano over if it's only play an instrument, then the piano wins hands down.
I was going to say
because
that.
you can own a room so fast. You can whip in and sit down and all of a sudden you start playing the piano. There's usually one player on the team that can play the piano, and that player is popular.
I like that one. Keep going. I want to keep thinking.
What about the saxophone?
What's that?
The sax.
It'd be not.
You play the sax on the air all the time.
I do. I like the
Imagine
sax.
being able to do that in real reality.
There's some other thing though. I'm thinking of something I could make a lot of money from, like,
an elite professional gambler.
Yes.
Living
Like Lee Sterling, our friend Lee.
Living in a suite, living in Caesars.
It's a talent.
Caesars in
It's a talent.
Vegas.
It's a talent.
Just looking at lines.
Yeah, that would be something that would make me a lot of money. Maybe it is playing the piano.
Fluent in 10 languages.
I don't need to be fluent.
No,
I don't.
No.
I don't have any
It's kinda
desire.
cool to communicate.
It'd be amazing though. The people that you know that can speak like 5 languages.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's a lot of headspace, man. That's a lot of headspace you're taking up.
Think how smart they are.
When someone just starts talking to you in a different language and they can talk back to them, I'm like, that blows my mind.
And then the people can do 5.
2 more. Leroy says he has a comment on what he's thankful for. He says, "I'm thankful for the show, and I guess my family also."
I'm thankful for most of my family.
He says, "I guess my family."
Thanks, my family.
I love the show.
The show first, show then family. Thank you. Who was that?
That was Leroy in Beatrice. I don't know Leroy.
It's Leroy. Thank you.
We should know him because he's thankful for us.
He is.
That's nice.
More than his family.
The people are thankful for the show.
Yeah.
That's nice.
This one is personal. This is from Sean, not Sean Callahan. Sean and DeWitt says, "Is Creighton going to make the tournament this year?"
Ooh,
because they got blasted by San Diego State yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Blasted.
Yeah, I got him his first 4 out right now.
Philology.
No Ashworth yesterday.
No. He might be out for a month.
I don't think they're very good. Is what I
don't either. I'm not impressed by Creighton.
I
this year.
identified UConn. You guys, you know where my expertise lies, and it's hoops. I was fading in and out of sleep, and I identified UConn as a fraud at number 2. Then they lost 2 in a row right after that.
He did. He nailed it.
You did say that.
They were. I can't believe how ordinary they look.
My sister sent me a tweet on X. Is that possible to send a
Yes,
tweet
a
on
post.
X?
Maybe a post on X.
That's wrong. Right?
No, I think
a
you're
post.
okay on that.
Can you say that?
No, I think that's actually
Uh,
kind of inventive on Bill's part.
But it was on Hurley.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a highlight of him just being obscure. It went on for a long time. His sideline manner, different things. It was bizarre.
Yeah.
And then his comments to the media. It's like a wow.
Wow, in that he's really obnoxious.
It was
right?
yeah. It was.
You can say it.
Yeah. It was a wow.
You can say it.
He's
obnoxious.
a 2-time defending national champ.
I know he's super obnoxious though.
He is.
I don't remember Krzyzewski all of a sudden winning a couple and all of a sudden just like he's off the.
I know.
Yeah.
I exactly. There's a lot of coaches out there right now that are really obnoxious.
Didn't win like 10 in a row or 2-10 like that. I don't remember just all of a sudden. Remember when Wooden got obnoxious? No, I don't remember.
I don't know if it's a license to be obnoxious. Osborne didn't seem to get overly obnoxious. You know.
Well, hey, did you go to the press conference? Oh God.
Osborne ripping the ref.
Yeah.
Hammered him.
Yeah, hammered.
Well, he's won 2 national titles.
Yeah, everything's changed.
In the last 4, he can do what he wants.
Yeah, he just maybe just stayed stat.
Fair.
Saban seemed a lot different. No,
Ben's
the same.
Ben's take was one of the better takes we've had around here.
There's 10 a day. So how do you keep track?
which one?
Too many theatrics.
Too many theatrics.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I was going to ask Bill about. Well, you got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask Bill about this. Now we're older gentlemen, and you guys are younger. There might be an age gap. I'm amazed by how many coaches go to podiums now and drop F-bombs.
Yeah,
it is
freaks
weird.
me
That's
out.
weird.
Yeah.
And I guess now I'm going to come off really bad here, just like an old man. But just doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Is there's kids watching? Mike Malone's the latest, the Denver Broncos coach.
Nuggets.
Yeah, Denver Nuggets coach. Just routinely drops F-bombs at the podium. If
Come
I was
on,
the
man.
commissioner, now if you were the commissioner, if I was the commissioner, I would send a memo to coaches saying, "Hey, knock the F-bombs out."
Oh, absolutely. And I'd imagine.
Or absolutely, are you sure?
Yeah, that there's.
You don't have to agree with me on this.
No, I do agree with 100% because in the end, every time you have a chance to be in front of the microphone and you come off as looking like a good person, I think that never sets you back.
No.
I don't think if all of a sudden, even if you know that you got a call that went completely against that, and you don't, just make a rant about it and you just stay in this like that. I just don't think. I think that always works to your advantage. Might not be magic, but I think it just works to your advantage.
I think so too. I think so, but the world has changed so much. I think it's so accepted now. It doesn't.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like normalizing coaches dropping F-bombs.
Like the coach at Arizona State, he's
Kenny
sort of amazes me.
Dillingham.
Yeah. Just dropping F-bombs. It's like, whoa.
If you did I send that to you guys? I sent it to you, right, Jake? Did I send it to you? Was it from one of my Facebook things I sent to you? Where they have Dillingham where he's talking to the officials, right? And someone's filming him like point blank range, and he's talking to him right before after that whole debacle. Was there a second left or not? And it was a tough scene to watch.
But a lot of people, I read comments about a lot of people are very supportive. He's fighting for his team.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's one way to look at it. I thought it was a terrible look. But a lot of people thought it was good. That's why I brought it up.
Now, if you think I've never been upset with an official, it would be wrong. I said, but that those looks, I think, anytime you have a chance to be out in front of people, I think the better, the smoother it goes, and the better you look through it. It's just a better deal.
I think so.
That is the mailbag. Up next is Hour 2 with Lee Sterling. Picks of the weekend next from Paramount Sports, an early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you're in the stands and have the ability to control your irrigation in the field, it's a game-changing moment. Valley is where farming meets end zone efficiency. With AgSense remote irrigation technology, farmers become the MVPs of their fields. Experience real-time, play-by-play action and control that keeps you ahead. Score big with irrigation technology from Valley. It's technology that improves your life and lets you be at the game and in the game. Find your local Valley dealer at valleyirrigation.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Transform your view with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything while keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today. Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. A few flurries are possible this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, and it will be breezy with the high around 39. Tonight, mostly cloudy with the low near 21. And tomorrow for Thanksgiving, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high around 37. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fleck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an advocate you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group, trial attorneys you need, advocates you deserve. That's 877-42-LIBERTY or libertylawnebraska.com.
As you're gearing up for Christmas, it's time to head to Tailored Life in Bennett to get ready with local shopping. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of Christmas trees in all different colors. Plus, many other fall and winter holiday items and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up. As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
We fix basements.
We fix basements.
We fix basements.
We fix basements. We fix basements.
At F Foundation Repair, we've been fixing basements for over 30 years. We're your local foundation repair experts. Our warranties stay here. Our people work here. You can trust us to take care of your home. Go to WeFixBasements.com to learn more.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Beecham from Brand Lincoln Podcast and Perch Merch, your go-to in Lincoln for printing and promotional needs. Speaking of that, we are running a huge hoodie sale now through November 30th to save you big money on great brands. 20% off everything from Nike and Bella Canvas pullovers to Gildan and Port & Company sweatshirts and district fleeces. Get yours for your group or organization today by calling us at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thanksgiving Eve Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane. Also at 70th and Pioneers in Lincoln. But what is happening with Shin Daddy in Creighton today, Bill?
It's Thanksgiving festival. Yesterday was planking. Let's thank, let's bank, let's plank.
How'd that go?
Today it went great. A lot of loans went down to zero. Some guy got a $140,000 loan for 0% because he knocked out like a 6-minute plank.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Could you do 6-minute plank?
No.
What you do
if
three though?
I can do 3 when I'm healthy.
There's no shot in the world I could do a 3-minute plank.
No, there's a chance I collapse at like 40 seconds. Absolute collapse. Or go into some sort of heart failure. My body'd be shaking. It'd be unreal. What if we had to do wall sits, all three of us?
He used to do them all the time.
I've done this in a long time. Yeah, we used to do wall sits.
Fitness.
We used to
That's
do
why-
fitness
You
during
wouldn't
the
collapse
breaks.
in a plank.
I mean, Bill does fitness during the breaks. You
He
and I
does.
don't
I
anymore.
do.
But I used to
I
do
do
fitness
my
during
band
breaks.
workout.
Bill doesn't like to be. Have you noticed he doesn't like to be interrupted? He don't like to be interrupted.
during my band workout.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. Because
He,
I'm
well, he
ca-
goes to his private room.
I
back
do. I
there.
go in the private room. Plus, I'm counting, so I'm trying to keep track of my reps.
Not-
Yeah. Someone it's also you come in and start talking to me. Have takes. Ben comes in all the time.
Lost my count.
Yeah, hey,
Ben.
Ben. Be nice, Ben. So anyway, today's
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
Well,
What is it?
well, it's Thanksgiving Festival, 12:44 to 4:44. It's a customer appreciation day. HBR and PBR, hot buttered rums and Pabst Blue Ribbons.
Oh God.
Hot buttered rums
there.
and Pabst Blue Ribbons. HBR and PBR.
Get lit up.
Yeah, yeah. Come in, ice cold PBR and a hot buttered rum. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they got
Quite
giant
the combo.
He brought
No
in
food.
He brought no food, zero food. He brought in a
No
he brought in a
food.
horse tank,
Oh.
horse tank full of PBR, all
On
iced
ice.
down, all iced
Ooh,
down.
that
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah, it's gonna
Horse
be awesome.
tank.
Yeah, it's about a horse tank in there.
Sort of an American theme too. Red, white, and blue PBR cans.
Yes.
What is the other
Cans.
drink?
Yeah, hot buttered rum. Hot buttered rum. Hot buttered rum is an incredible drink.
Wouldn't you go with one or the other?
You might. Someone might double down.
It'd be odd to double fist that, having a hot one in one hand and PBR in the other one, but you could.
Even separately. Is
But I've always said though that a margarita makes a beer taste really good.
It does.
So if you have a margarita, then you have a beer after, it tastes really good. It's completely
I've
different.
always said.
What's
You
one of the
always
things?
said that.
No, it's in my book.
I've always said.
I've always said
It's true though. That's
It's a fact.
true. You've never said that, but it's definitely true. Okay, Midwest Bank, they're having hot buttered rum
Yeah.
and PBR.
I've
on
never
ice.
had a hot butter rum.
No,
I got to
I will
change
make
that.
it. I'll have.
I
I
need
will-
to change that.
Yeah, they're
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Is that
it's-
Laura?
Yes, Laura makes a batch of it. You
Yeah.
keep it in the freezer, and then you put it in a cup, and it kind of melts a little bit, and then you put in there's usually like some sort of liquor, and then hot water, and it turns into it's very tasty.
Is it? That's a kind of a
Holiday
holiday
drink, yes, a festive drink.
You
This is
can't,
what's
you
going-
can't have like in the middle of May. It'd be odd. You got to
It'd be
have
very
it,
odd,
the holidays,
yes.
Christmas,
The
Thanksgiving.
PBR is kind of
Maybe like a chili May Day, maybe.
it might be a chilly May Day. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Is he shutting it down tomorrow?
What's that? Yeah, tomorrow. Bank's closed. Yeah, bank's closed.
Respect. He respects the holiday.
All right,
Good
yes.
man.
Back Friday.
Yes. Gobble
Well,
gobble.
it is not. Thanks to Midwest Bank for sponsoring Hour 2. It's not a Friday, but it is the.
Oh, what are we doing?
You're gone tomorrow on Friday, but me and
Yeah.
Bill are here. But
Yeah.
it's time to talk a little bit of college football and NFL with our friend Lee Sterling of Paramount Sports League. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're fired up. It's it's Bill's favorite day of the year, Thanksgiving Eve.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it. Time with family and friends, and as you and I love most, a lot of football.
Yes, we know that you're a big pie person too. Lee. Is the pie contest tomorrow?
Rubens?
Yeah, it is. It is tomorrow, but there's a change. So my oldest daughter has had some trouble with the consistency. Been a little soupy the last 2 years. The banana cream pie. When it's perfect, it's almost always a winner.
That's terrible. It's soupy.
It's been a little bit.
I can't imagine that.
I can't.
The pie just
Exactly.
ran off the plate.
It can go from being like a 10 to being like a 4.
That sounds
But,
like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, and so she's switching it up. She's going with an apple pie. An apple pie.
Soupy
that
apple
she's got-
pie. Eat it with a spoon.
Gotta sturdy this up a little bit.
Lee, how many pies appear at this tasting tomorrow? The challenge tomorrow.
Just two.
Just two.
It's
Okay.
the huckleberry pie, which my younger daughter, always makes. Against,
right.
it's going to be the apple pie. So I told her, I said, if the apple pie is just a plain apple pie, it's got no shot. So she seems confident. So when I walk in about 7:30 tonight, I'll smell the pies being baked. So I'm looking forward to it. I had the best job. I just do the tasting.
That is a good job, Lee.
Yeah.
We hope to. I look forward to seeing how this goes with the pies this year. But let's get to some
Check it out.
football.
It'll be on Twitter.
All
Put
right.
the video up. Follow me at P Sports. We'll put it up about 5:15, 5:30 your time. Put the video up at the tasting. One always is if the oldest loses, she doesn't talk to me for 24 hours.
Oh boy.
And the youngest, she goes upstairs still and cries.
Well,
Wow, it sounds fun.
Yeah. It's like a great holiday.
It's a great Thanksgiving.
Bunch of people upset and crying.
Oh god.
On video too.
On video.
Yeah.
Can you gamble on it?
Can we get a wager?
Yeah, there'll be odds. There'll be odds. Check it out. Check it out.
All right.
I'll put the odds just by the smells tonight when I walk out.
Soupy pie and fights. Sound like you guys got quite a plan there,
The
Lee.
Sterling household is great for Thanksgiving.
God bless
but-
thee.
The neighborhood shows up.
I
We have
would.
35
They show up
coming.
for a fight. They do.
Oh, they show up on the patio to watch the judging.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Wow.
Lee.
That's quite a feat you have there, Lee. Let's get to some football.
All right.
Penn State is a 24.5-point favorite against Maryland. Do they cement themselves in the playoff with a win?
I think they will. I think the shine's off Mike Locksley. If there's any coach and program hurt more by the addition of the 4 teams from the Pac-12, I think it's Maryland here. They have not been able to find a quarterback here, and coming off 2 8-5 seasons, I think they're in trouble here. Penn State, how good is their old coach as a road favorite? Well, maybe no better. James Franklin's 24-9, road favorite here, double-digit favorite. Sometimes you got to lay it if you want to play it. Penn State here, 45-13.
45-13 rout for James Franklin and company. Big win against Maryland. Up next, this is Indiana had got beat badly by Ohio State, but they are 10-1. Purdue is 1-10. This is a 29-point spread in favor of the Hoosiers. Did they put up 60 on Purdue on Saturday?
Here's a crazy stat. I was shocked by this. How many fumbles do you think Indiana's recovered this year?
So not many.
Yeah.
What you guess, Sip?
3.
7.
1.
One. Whoa.
The opponents have fumbled, put the ball on the ground 4 times in 11 games. They've only recovered 1. So all those fumble drills, remember you did them when you were little? The coach throws the ball, and you're supposed to get the ball and lay sideways with it. They've been wasting their time.
Fetal position.
Stay off your back.
Total waste of time here. So, it's going to be a rough Saturday here for Purdue here. They rank 129th in offense and defensive scoring here. It's only 134 teams.
They're 129 in both offense.
129 in both.
Oh my God,
that has to be the worst. That's the worst.
Gotta get it out.
Triple revenge here for the Crimson and Cream. Lost each of the last 3 games by an average of 18 points. Revenge. We're going with Indiana, 51-10.
Jeez.
51-10.
Whoa.
2 routes so far.
Signetti gets it done against Ryan Walters. In the game, Ohio State 20.5-point favorites against Michigan, who is going to a bowl game. They're 6-5 with the win against Northwestern last week. Does Ohio State roll in this game, Lee?
Yeah, so Indiana was doing a good job of shortening the game against Ohio State. Then Ohio State defensive coordinator Jim Knowles said, I'm going to start blitzing you almost every single play. Indiana's offensive line and quarterback just couldn't handle it here. Then their special teams gave it away. Doesn't necessarily have to be a replay here, but Ohio State going to need to shut down that Michigan running game. Once they do that, we know that Michigan can't throw the ball to save their lives here. Ohio State, a third favorite here. Ohio State Buckeyes, 35-13.
35-13 Buckeyes roll, which is one of my Lee Sterling Paramount Sports. To our game on Friday in Iowa City. Iowa, it opened up as a 4-point spread. It's up to 5.5 or 6, wherever you look at it, against Nebraska. Nebraska's going bowling for the first time since 2016. But what do you see in this game on Friday, Lee?
1 by 19.
1 by 19.
This game is going to be a lot closer here. 3 of Iowa's losses were on the road here. Iowa's first 3 drives, 6+ minute drives, and ran 46 plays in the first half. Don't see that too often. Nebraska 3-6-1 against the spread after a win here. I think it's going to be a good game here, but Iowa probably the right side, 24-17.
Okay.
4-17 Hawkeyes. To the NFL, a game I will be at tomorrow. Packers are 3.5-point favorites against the Red Hot Dolphins. 3 straight wins, Lee, but they do not play well in cold weather. We all know this could be a cold game in Green Bay. Can they snap the streak, or is it more misery in the cold for the Dolphins?
Yeah, Dolphins have not done well. Tua specifically, 0-7 when the temperature falls below 40 degrees. I've been checking like every hour. It looks like 27 degrees.
40?
Yeah, it's 40 degrees.
It's like 20.
Yeah,
40 is not even that cold. You wear a T-shirt.
Yeah, 40 is like triple jackets here in Miami.
It's true.
So, Tua has thrown 10 interceptions, 7 fumbles in those 7 games here.
When it
Green
dipped
Bay's
down to
defense has
39.
improved. Yeah. One of those games was the Kansas City game where it was like minus 30 or 40. Which
Jake
was,
didn't go.
I did not go. I'm
People
glad I
lost
didn't go.
limbs. So
Yeah.
I
They
warned
did.
you
Toes
about
got
that
amputated.
game.
Right.
They did.
Okay. I think Miami's got a shot here. Problem here might be Miami's third cover corner. Green Bay's got like 5 receivers. They're all like the same. None of them are anything special. Those third and fourth receivers might be the difference here against Miami's third and fourth cornerbacks here without Fuller out. So he's been out for missed like 5-6 games now with 2 separate concussions. So Green Bay's defense improved the last couple of weeks here. They get turnovers. Miami's in it for a while, but Green Bay's probably the right side, 30-20. Hope I'm wrong.
30-20 Green Bay.
Yeah.
And last one back to college. Notre Dame, a 7.5-point favorite against USC.
Yep. Game of the week. How about this? First 5 callers, we're going to give Notre Dame USC for free. How big is this game? Well, USC's 5th. Notre Dame is 5th in the polls, 7th in the college football playoff poll. If they lose, probably right on the cut line. So you want to find out if they can win and cover. Be one of the first 5 callers. Call 800-400-9741. First 5 callers. We're going to give Notre Dame and USC, and we have the Turkey Shootout. 15 games starting tomorrow all the way through Monday night. Just $97. We've had some 13-2 and 12-3 records on this promotion. So Turkey Shootout, 15 games, just $97. It's ready right now. Immediate download, so you don't have to call me back next couple days to get the games. You're ready to go if you're traveling. Want to get them in now. Just one place, ParamountSports.com. And I want to wish both you guys and your staff and all the listeners out there a happy, healthy, and a safe Thanksgiving.
Lee, enjoy the games, and we want to know the update of the pie contest as well.
It'll be on Twitter. On Twitter about 5:15, 5:30 your time tomorrow.
All right. That's Lee Sterling,
I'm
Paramount
definitely
Sports.
Live stream.
Lee, thanks, sir. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Okay, guys, you too.
Thanks,
Take care.
Oh,
Lee
God.
Sterling, Paramount
I,
Sports.
I didn't make the cut
No, both of you.
for Thanksgiving. For both of you guys, I didn't make the cut.
Neither
I
did
don't-
Dan.
Me-
To be fair,
Yeah,
neither did Ben.
So anyway, so happy Thanksgiving to Jake and Sid. I didn't make it. Lee did not.
He
Ben-
considers us the same person.
Yeah,
That's true.
No, I don't think so.
I think he
both
did.
you
I think he
guys, yeah.
does. And it could have been you and Jake, too.
I don't think so.
It might- it
I'm
might
not sure who he was
It's
talking
okay
to.
because Sip looked right and like, hey, sorry, he didn't make the cut. For,
Both of you.
both of, three-legged stool.
Lee's
And
incredible.
I also want to thank both of you and wish both of you guys a happy Thanksgiving. So close. One quick update,
Please,
I got
please.
from Doug Johnson, the CEO and president and the owner of Midwest Banks, the whole system like that. Identified last year, and he wanted me to get an update that. Remember last year, but PETA came in hard. Remember they had the live turkey drop.
Yes.
In Creighton.
Last
they
year.
come hard?
They dropped the live turkeys down Main Street. It got quite in. They kind of mounted a counterattack. The turkeys did because none of them died. And they is the best line of the entire show was, "As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly." That show, if you get a
What was
chance,
it? Which one was that?
WKRP in Cincinnati. It's the best 30 minutes of airtime that's ever been had.
God dang it. I think I saw it.
But Doug brought it up, and I had to let people know that the Shin Daddy had to go with the hot buttered rum and PBR instead of
that's
dropping
why.
the live turkeys.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I had to go over that.
So he could have done
anyway.
that. Boy,
I want to let
Thank you.
both of you guys on the show know.
Thank you.
Bill,
Thank
he
you,
could
Bill.
have been referring to you and Jake.
No,
He talks to a lot of people.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
No, he could have.
Before we get to break, just to recap that, who we picked. Penn
Please.
State as
Yes.
24.5-point favorites, has covering that in a 45-13 rout of Maryland. Indiana as 29-point favorites, has them covering with ease in a 51-10 win against Purdue. Ohio State has covering 20.5, beating Michigan 30.
That one concerns me.
35-13.
The rivalry game.
Is it?
I could see Michigan staying within 20.5.
Okay.
It's a big spread.
That's a big spread. Again, so they have talent on defense. They've got a couple turnovers and it doesn't happen.
Good point. Really, their interior line's
really good.
Has Iowa covering the 5.5, beating Nebraska 24-17 in Iowa City.
Could see that.
Has the Packers covering 3.5, beating the Dolphins 30-20. It's a high score for a cold weather game. I don't see the Dolphins scoring 20 points in that weather. So,
what's the temperature in Lambeau? What is
it's going to be during the game? I think it's going to be 15 degrees. 15.
That's chilly.
That's chilly. And Tua, at least the stats are horrible in the cold. Horrible.
Lee also mentioned something I didn't. No, I'm asking. I'm not. This isn't commentary. He said the shine is off Mike Locksley. Has the shine ever been on Mike Locksley?
Well, if you stop and think, if you're at Maryland, they have back-to-back 8 and 5. I think they won both of them.
Okay,
that's
they
pretty
won,
good.
I think they won
Solid.
3 straight bowls. Yeah, or I think they went to 3 straight bowls.
3 straight. They just.
I'll check.
So
they might have won
for the
those games,
shine
all those
being
games.
off. Yeah, it's a bad year. And where you headed, but that might be one of those things. Be careful what you wish for. All of a sudden,
Oh, really?
All of a sudden, somebody, hey, we're making a change, and who's coming in, and I don't know. Like I said, but that.
So you would stick with Locksley?
I don't know why you'd be on him.
I would
they
stay
were
with
they were
Locksley.
8 and 5.
You
I
would.
mean,
Yes.
Yeah, you've always liked him.
I mean, just for the fact of you're at Maryland, and you go to 3 straight bowl games.
Yep.
And then you don't make a bowl game, then you fire him.
If you Google Mike Locksley, interesting. Mike Locksley weight loss. Oh, he
That's
did
the
lose
first
some
thing.
weight.
First thing.
It's the first thing.
He's a big guy.
So you guys are keeping. That's interesting.
Yeah, he had one bad year.
Was
He
the
was
big guy.
big. He was. He's lost some weight.
Was.
Lee, you can always check out Lee at 800-400-9741 or ParamountSports.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong. You're right. 3 straight bowls and 3 straight bowl wins.
Bowl wins also, yeah.
Pinstripe Mayo and Music City.
You do not fire that
yeah,
guy.
do not fire him.
One
No.
bad year.
You're 100.
Let him
You
get a new
don't.
quarterback next year. It's fine. When we come back, it's time for Bill's Thrills next on Early
The
Break
Thrills.
on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank invites you to celebrate with us. Join us for our Christmas open house on Friday, December 6th at our 70th and Pioneers or 27th and Jamie Lane locations. We'll have cookies, coffees, and apple cider waiting for you, along with the chance to enter our raffle for some wonderful prizes. Come share the holiday cheer with us. We can't wait to see you there. Happy holidays from Midwest Bank. Learn more at www.midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Confidence on the field begins with confidence in your fit. And nobody fits the polar bear like Gary Michaels. From off the rack to custom made to measure, the Gary Michaels team can tackle any hard-to-fit man and make him feel like a champion. For style, affordability, and the finest clothes from here to Italy, it's got to be Gary Michaels. Take it from the polar bear. Get your best look today at Gary Michaels.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
As you're gearing up for Christmas, it's time to head to Tailored Life in Bennett to get ready with local shopping. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of Christmas trees in all different colors. Plus, many other fall and winter holiday items and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up. The electrical workers of local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Transform your view with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything while keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Two days from now is not only Black Friday for Nebraska, Iowa, but also it's the first day of the Magical Lights of Lincoln show. You can check that out at the Sandhills Global Event Center. Get your tickets at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com. If you use promo code BILL, $5 of your cost would go to the White Cane Foundation, helping clothe those in need.
The cane.
If you put in SIP, S-I-P, that will go to Cedars, helping young in need. And also if you put in Jake, that will go to the We Can Do This Foundation, helping feed hungry kids on the weekend. So please do that. Enjoy. 2 million lights. Takes a half hour to
2 million
it's a per
plus.
It's a per car cost, not per person, per car.
So if you went by yourself, it'd cost what?
It'd be $25 or $30.
What if you and Steve went?
It'd be $25 or $30.
What if you, me, and Steve went?
And Lee.
And Lee Sterling
$25,
went.
$30.
And then we added in Greg and Ben.
$25.
What a carload that would
be. Who just came through? Well, Jake was driving. It was Sipple.
We think that was Lee Sterling.
Sipple and Busch were in the back seat. And Lee Sterling was in the front.
He's up from Miami. He's up from Florida. Dishing out pie to the guys.
It was really thrown for a loop.
Hold on, who's in the car again? Is that Lee Sterling?
What's he doing up in Lincoln?
He came up for the magical lights.
6 men.
Having a good time. Having some hot buttered rum in the car.
Hot buttered rum and PBRs.
Having a good time in that car.
It doesn't sound that bad, really. I would probably do
5
it
grown men and Ben.
You're out of control.
Like a mascot.
Oh, come on. Get your tickets at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com. Again, show starts Black Friday, goes to New Year's Eve. Book your time today. It's a wonderful time. It is time for a Wednesday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Greg Sleven. Greg.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Is it going to be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break. Sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
Yes, as always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors, the ATMs, the cash cows of Lincoln. Please call them at 402-730-7387 to plan a free consultation for your financial future. It is a Wild Card Wednesday, Bill. What do you have for us today?
So thankful for those guys to allow Bill's Thrills. We don't have it without them.
We
know
don't.
that. Thank you.
God, that is nice.
Hey, check this out. Gonna speak from the heart. Gonna speak from the heart.
What's wrong with you?
That's the heart signal right there. Got that. That's speak from the heart.
He's like that columnist from the Indies paper.
It's like,
who's that? Greg Doyle.
Mhm.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You're speaking from the heart.
This right here. Caitlin
Thanks.
Clark.
You're speaking
Thank-
from the heart right now.
Thanksgiving. What an incredible time. Probably the thing I may be the most thankful for, the three-legged stool.
Oh, come on.
The three-legged stool plus
Come on, I'm
Ben.
going to start crying.
Because, I mean, you guys took me in when I had nowhere to go. I was just
You have things to
then you guys took me in. And I was full up on friends. I didn't need any more friends. I was full. I knew who Sip was. We had spoke, but not really friends.
We were kind of friends.
We knew each other.
Kind of. So you yelled at me at the Shoemaker's
one
time. Then the friendship was
Uncomfortable.
And I was full. I didn't need any more friends. We're good. And then people don't realize too that there's times when we might text 100 times during the day. 100.
It's a whole day.
We had one with
really
Ben involved
overwhelming.
last night. With Ben involved, there was 60 text messages, and it was funny stuff. So
Poor
that was,
Ben.
so then I got to thinking,
Oh God.
when was the happiest time of my life? Give me just a small little window of the happiest time of my life that also involved the stool. And breakers, just take a second and let's get to it.
No idea.
I got 3 stanzas.
Okay.
I'm not going to sing it because I can't. I can't sing it.
sing a
I
little
think I
bit.
could talk it.
For God's sake.
It's kind of
try
like
to rap or what?
Yeah, it's kind of a rap.
Okay, try
Okay.
rap it then.
Yeah, rap
Ready
it.
to beat?
We're, I can't. No. I mean, I wish I could. I wish you could do
I'll
that.
give you a beat for it.
No, I know. I
happiest
wish you
size
could.
ever.
I don't think I can do this without laughing. That's going to be the biggest challenge. Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes.
Unlikely,
Yes.
but we'll try. Okay.
This is a highlight of mine.
I don't know if I can do it.
Come
without
on.
laughing.
I'll give you a beat.
No, we're just 3 players talking.
Bill.
This is the happiest
let's
I
try
ever
it.
was. This is how the sugar hill. That's not us laughing. You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
That's
You're
what
not
happened.
helping anything.
Okay, start again. Okay,
Yeah.
start again.
I'm good.
Start again.
Dang it.
I'm good.
This is, I mean, the maturity level's so low, it's unbelievable.
Right, it is really
All
low.
right, here we go. We're just 3 players talking to the breakers. We're okay, we got 2 lines out. We're early every day. Hey, 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 hey.
There's more, I think.
It's not done yet.
I'm going to stanza 2 now.
Yeah, there's 2 stanzas.
6 is a bunch of
How many, like 7
6. 6. It's important.
6 is
I
very
settled,
important.
I settled on 6.
Okay. Yeah, it's really
Okay.
important.
It was important.
All right.
I mean, the 6 was super important.
This is
It
really
was.
embarrassing, Bill.
It's not. I like this.
I think the second,
need a
I
beat.
think stanzas 2 and 3 are better, actually.
There's
Hope so.
3 stanzas.
Our rivals, they may sneer, but we're always in your ear. You best get out the way. Hey, 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 hey.
Really
It's
embarrassing.
the happiest I ever was. It's the happiest I ever was.
I got one more.
One more stanza.
One more.
I'm ready for it.
Let's bring on the
This will be
final stanza
This is
here.
a- yeah.
I cannot wait for
this will be tweeted a lot. Go ahead. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, there's 6.
Yeah.
Even though we're average. Okay, hold on. Even though we're average players, we've got a zillion breakers from O Street to Bombay. Hey, 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 hey.
And there it is.
What happened?
Oh, that was one of the favorite moments.
You closed your book for that.
I did. I closed and spoke from the heart.
That was on August 2nd, by the way. August 2nd, a Friday for Aging Gracefully.
Yes.
Oh God, that's really embarrassing.
That was
I liked it.
It was the
great.
greatest moment of my breaker time. That was the happiest.
That was the Wichita trip.
Is the Wichita trip when you got sick?
Yeah, and I was in like, I guess I was sort of, I don't know, addled. That's the word for it. The sickness made me crazy a little bit. I think.
I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Thank
God
you for
bless
that.
you.
That made me.
You
so
closed
happy.
your book today.
I closed the book and
You
talk
keep
from the
doing
heart.
that. That's amazing. Yeah. That's forever in my mind now that you keep doing that. Jake,
truly an epic moment. Of
it
the
was
show history.
I am very thankful to.
This is a trip that you got sick on, by the way.
Yes,
you got food poisoning. Violent food poisoning.
Violent. Yeah, violent.
The tacos. The tacos got
you.
You
had raw chicken. You ate raw chicken.
It's cold, right?
Yeah.
Cold chicken. Yeah. Didn't think it was. I just thought it was a delicacy.
In Wichita, a Wichita delicacy.
They served me cold meat. I hope it wasn't intentional. There's some people in Wichita that looked into it. Actually,
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they find out?
Nothing. But anyway,
What
thank
a great,
you, Bill.
what a great Thanksgiving.
You guys are great. The show's bizarre. Today's show, I would characterize today's show as bizarre.
It was
inside the studio, outside the studio.
Yeah.
We didn't mention Greg brought in some kind of strange Danish. It was good.
Yes, with
And
the hockey.
You played the hockey game.
with the
It's called
old
Scroll
school hockey game that Bill played.
Yeah,
Bill played.
He had
it.
a marble as the puck,
yeah, and it worked really well. Greg beat you 6-0.
and he gave you a medal,
a gold medal,
champion.
But it was. There's a
We're
lot.
not
of
going to
things.
talk about that.
There's a lot of things that went on.
There is a lot. Mike came in. I mean, it's just sometimes it's kind of overwhelming what's going on in here. And Lee talked about his
Pie and this family crying.
Soupy
and-
pie.
Yeah.
soupy banana. I've had soupy banana cream
Hold it.
pie.
There's 6 guys in that car.
What's Lee Sterling
Is
doing?
that Lee Sterling in the back seat between
Simple and
Busch and Ben? Rattling off picks as he drives through. Takes the Colts and the overs.
Lee Sterling
Yeah.
came up. He'd probably, if we said, "Will you come up and go through magical lights with us?" He'd probably do.
I
it.
think he'd probably do that.
He would.
Yeah.
He'd donate. He would donate to the 3 agencies that were helping out.
That's
You
right.
guys are unbelievable.
Well, that is Bill's Thrill, sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid Plains Advisors, the ATMs, the cash cows of Lincoln. Thankful Wednesday today on the show. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today's topic is all-time great Thanksgiving sporting events.
Okay.
I think we'll do okay in it.
Is that Trevor?
It is
Trevor's
Trevor.
here.
Trevor's here.
Is it?
Yeah, Trevor's got his
With a
kiddo.
child.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Or somebody else's
you
child.
know you're,
Did he bring any gifts?
well, he's getting a gift. He won bagels yesterday,
Yeah.
so he's getting his bagels
Jake's
today.
losing his patience. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
All-time great
Our adolescents.
Thanksgiving sporting events. 464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
All right, 464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill and trivia. All-time great Thanksgiving sporting events. How do you feel about this
Bill,
today?
you got to help.
Well, sports. So we should have a chance. But I don't know.
You always were buried in work, weren't you?
But Jake does some obscure things on the
I don't think
game
I don't
show.
think any of these are obscure
okay.
today.
Weren't you generally buried in work?
generally buried. But yeah, I should know these. I should.
Okay. JR, how do you feel about all-time great Thanksgiving sporting events today?
We'll see how we fare today.
Okay. Well, Bill is a lifeline for SIP for one question as always. JR, first question to you.
JR.
What Dallas Cowboy tried to pick up a blocked kick against the Dolphins in 1993 on Thanksgiving Day, but could not recover it, giving the Dolphins another chance to kick and win the game? No Google. Who touched the football?
Who touched the football for the Dolphins? Or
No, for the Cowboys. For the Cowboys. Gave the Dolphins the ball.
Cowboys.
They recovered the fumble.
It's Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day was a snowstorm.
There's some pressure on you because Bill knows this. Oh, I do too,
5
but he
seconds.
There were
JR.
people hugging each other on the sideline. Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin were hugging each other. They just won the game.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Did he touch the ball? No, it was not him.
Go ahead. This is you.
Leon Lett.
Oh, God, I would have missed that.
What were you going to say?
Haley. I thought it was Haley.
It was Leon Lett.
Definitely Leon Lett.
They're all standing around. Everyone's hugging each other. Jerry Jones on the sideline going crazy. They just won the game. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, Leon Lett just comes
no
running.
reason at all.
I've shown that clip over 100 times.
Have you really?
Yeah, to the team for like special teams.
Yep.
You show them all these weird situations of what happened. And so that was one. It was like, yeah, you'd show it to them.
All right. You're up 1-0.
Okay, we're up
There we
1-0.
go. I'm out.
But Bill, can I help? Sip first question. Up 1-0. What Pittsburgh Steelers player called heads in overtime against the Lions on Thanksgiving in 1998? But the ref heard him say tails, and the Lions took the ball and won. Who was the player for the Steelers that
so
correctly
layup.
called it, but
Is
the
it
ref
layup?
heard differently?
Can I tell Sip what position he plays?
No.
Was he a receiver from Indiana?
5 seconds.
I don't have a name.
5, 4.
Was it L something?
Antoine Randall L?
Yeah.
No. JR, do you want that or not?
That was the bus. Jerome Bettis.
Brilliant. Rome Bettis is correct.
I didn't even know the story. I didn't.
It's incredible. He did heads.
And the guy said,
It was heads.
It
but
was
the ref
heads.
thought he said
It's tails.
tails. He's like, hang on, I said heads.
"Ooh,
It was
And the
great. And they
Lions
lost.
lost.
They lost the
Yeah.
game.
ooh, that's not good." All right, so where are we
It's
now?
1-1 tie.
Okay.
Back to you, JR, for the lead. What New York Jets quarterback had the infamous butt fumble against the Patriots on Thanksgiving night in 2012?
I got that.
That was Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
Brilliant.
We missed the bus.
We're 3 for 3.
You got to answer this, Steve.
I know. Okay, what are we right now?
If you miss this, I will be stunned. How about that?
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
I hate it when
And
you
Bill-
say
I
that.
do that. That pressure.
Because
that's not right.
Because this is
Jake. That's not
I
right.
should have given this to the caller, but or the tie.
Okay, I got to gather myself.
What
This has been hard.
Vikings rookie receiver torched the Cowboys for 3 catches, 163, and 3
way
touchdowns in a 46-36 win in 1998 on Thanksgiving Day? Vikings receiver, 98.
He's a rookie?
Yep, in 1998.
Do you know this?
3 catches, all for touchdowns.
Chris Carter?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You never heard of Randy Moss?
Oh, was that Moss a rookie? It's done.
That's one of my top disappointing moments ever. I take on the
Oh,
game
come
show.
on. I've had more disappointing moments than that.
I said one of the tops.
Yeah.
You thought Chris Carter was a rookie in '98?
98. You thought Moss?
See, here's the thing I thought. I didn't know Moss would have been a rookie.
You missed the bus and Moss.
It's a pretty bad
We
day.
stole one to get
It
ahead.
was a pretty bad day.
Yeah.
That was not great.
And they were
Strange day here.
Everything was strange. Everything.
It was a very strange
And
day.
it finished off with
JR,
6 guys in the car.
congrats. You're getting bagels, JR. Nice win today. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Hey,
very
did the
funny.
rhyme.
Hey.
Nice.
6 is very important to him.
Bill, this is for you before
Okay.
we get out of here. Tiebreaker. The Lions have played on Thanksgiving for 84 straight years.
How is that possible?
That's in pop. Are you? That's a wow.
Yep.
Okay.
How many wins do they have in the 84 games?
Jeez.
This started in 1934.
4 straight.
I'm going to go below. So I'm going to go 39.
So below 500.
Yeah.
Sip over
That's a
under
great guess.
39.
I'm going to say under
What would you put it at?
34.
37, right in the middle.
Oh,
37.
Missed it.
They're 37, 45, and 2. Two
Okay.
ties on Thanksgiving.
Imagine
in
watching the
past.
game as a tie.
You know what, though? That's good to know. 84 straight years. If there's nothing else we've learned today. We've learned that.
And now
84 straight
it's
years.
not
and,
like,
and Loxley. You guys were right about Loxley. 3
don't
straight
fire
good ones.
Loxley.
No.
Don't fire him. Bad year. He'll rebound next year.
You know what young Ben would be doing if he was in Pender today? Back in the day, that was the most epic night was Thanksgiving Eve, because when you're out of high school and then everyone came back,
Yeah.
all the families
That's
came
right.
back. You
That's
came
right.
back from college / whatever,
That's right.
and or people that still lived there. I mean, it was
It was on.
uptown on Thanksgiving Eve was epic, and then Street Legal would play in Beamer.
Oh,
and we'd head
that's
over
a good
to the
night
street.
right there.
Yeah, it was there was a lot of short nights.
Do you
Not
remember?
sleep.
Like, is there any songs in particular you remember?
Pink Cadillac. Yeah.
Okay, they played
Swing String. Yeah, that was incredible.
They played.
Oh
Pink
yeah,
Cadillac.
it was incredible. Yeah,
Street legal.
And you'd get out.
Oh, I got out there. Oh yeah, I did. And
This
usually
is
it's
amazing.
It's not really a question.
Usually it was kind of a summons to the floor, kind of like I just boom
To a
boom.
girl.
Yes, yeah, boom. Let's go.
Would she respond?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes.
Still had the magnet turned on back then.
When we
turned
come
it off
back
now.
I've never had that ability to do that.
I've also done that several times and got told
No.
and I had to keep walking.
The spillover is next on
Numerous
early
times.
break.
Boom,
of the ticket.
no.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November. Try their brand new fall sweet trays, including cinnamon rolls, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, pumpkin cheesecake brownies, and apple croissants. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
At Koppel Chevrolet GMC, we are thankful for so many things this year, starting with our great employees, a generous community, our military personnel, and most importantly, our loyal customer base that continues to drive that money-saving mile of Louisville. Hi, this is Sean Callahan, and on behalf of everybody at Koppel, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to wherever they may take you. Happy holidays from Koppel Chevrolet GMC.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and Day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
The bell rings and the school day starts. The future of our fiber hoods lies in their hands. That's why Allo Fiber invests in schools, students, and the next generation of leaders. If you sign up for Allo service between now and December 31st, Allo will donate $50 to the school of your choice. Joining the Allo Fiber family isn't just about crazy fast, reliable internet. It's about giving back to your local community and investing in what matters most. Switch to Allo today and we'll donate $50 to your chosen school. Visit allofiber.com/education to make a difference now.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA fighters on Saturday, December 7th with Violence Fight League 2 at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now is the perfect time to go, with Nebraska football in between the regular season and a bowl game. Doors open at 6 p.m. with the first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Against Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Against Sports at 48th and Vine.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This
Well, good morning, little brother.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover. No Raf, AD, just me and Sip, sponsored by our friends at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, One Love. By the way, I have not given a plug yet. If you have been watching on the video stream, you see it looks pretty festive in here, doesn't it?
It does,
Right? Looks pretty darn festive.
It does.
That's because of our friends at Charlie Proper Interiors.
Charlie Proper.
Charlie Proper Interiors, they can help get your home or business ready for the Christmas season. They're a full-service interior design firm and willing to assist in all aspects of your interior design project. Call them at 601-228-2790 and transform your space with the help of Charlie Proper Interiors, the official interior design company of our Ticket Studio.
Charlie Proper, and they've done a really good job. I've noticed, Jake, when I walked in today, I noticed that ornament in the middle of the table, the talking table, we'll call
That's
it.
the first thing you saw. I mean, it was decorated all the way up until then. There's a tree in here.
Okay.
There's a post that is completely lit up all the way to the top. There's stuff hanging from the ceiling as well.
Turn this into criticism.
I'm just making sure that was the first thing you saw was the ornament on the table.
Yes.
Right before the studio.
It was can I put it this way? It was the first thing that caught my eye. Okay.
Well, now you can see in here we have some
a lot
stuff
of
also.
stuff. Yeah. Charlie Proper Interiors, again, 601-228-2790. Let them transform your business or home today. So they will decorate a home. They'll decorate a business.
They will. Anything. Okay. We have not mentioned all that tonight. There is a basketball game. Are you going to be there?
No.
You're off duty?
Yeah, I have to pick up my mom in Omaha.
For Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving. My schedule just does not allow me to go, but there is a game.
There is
an important game.
Nebraska plays against South Dakota. Now, I talked to a assistant basketball coach for South Dakota this week. Brandon Ubell, remember him?
Yes.
Former Husker player back in
forward.
Same age as me. He's 33 like myself, 2013 graduate from Overland Park, Kansas.
Okay.
Friend from back in the college days.
I didn't really know you were friends with Bell.
It's more of an acquaintance, not like friend, but acquaintances. He was a broadcasting major also at UNL. He is an assistant coach for the South Dakota Coyotes.
Okay.
And looking forward to coming back to Lincoln tonight.
Did he give you some level of scouting report?
Well, he thinks Nebraska is a good team. Again, we've seen that
on his team.
I know. I'm getting there. He's proud of how Nebraska, as an alumni of Nebraska, he's proud of how they look so far this year. But South Dakota says will not just be a pushover. They're a good team. They're solid.
It's an important game for Fred, right? I mean, because there's so much.
Don't blow that Creighton win and just come back and boom.
That's what I was getting at. You have a way of getting straight to the point. Yep, yeah, that's what I was getting at. I think there'd be a decent crowd. 5:30 tip though, right?
5:30 tip.
Interesting.
It's on regular BTN though, so you can catch. It's not plus. It's BTN at 5:30.
Okay.
Would you like to guess the spread of the game?
Yes, I will guess. Nebraska is probably a 19-point favorite.
Very close, 21.5. South Dakota is 6-2 on the season. Their 2 losses. They have lost to USI, Southern Indiana. That's a bad loss, 92-83. They also lost to Iowa, 96-77 back on November 12th.
This probably won't be real easy. I mean, Nebraska, they beat Creighton. It was very impressive, but it's still Nebraska's. I look at them as a work in progress, right?
Yes.
They're a work in progress.
But they're a nice work in progress.
Yeah.
Again, they have the one loss is respectable.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a loss to St. Mary's. And I know it's not, it was neutral site in theory. It's more of a home game for Nebraska and Sioux Falls, but there is nothing to be ashamed of with the loss to St. Mary's.
No, and the win against Creighton was fabulous in a lot of ways. In one way is that I'm sure, listen, Fred's got a bunch of new guys that have to come together, and that surely helped. Jake, as you know, and we've had this conversation long before the Creighton game. I've been intrigued by this team. Because what Fred's doing is a little different than what's happening in some places, which is this. Like a place like Kansas, Rutgers in your own league, the top tier teams, they're paying a lot of money for 2 or 3 guys. And then it's hard to find the money to pay the rest of the team. Fred's not paying $1 million to anybody, or he's not paying $1 million to one guy and $500,000 to another. It's a balanced roster, and it's old. That's what I like.
It is old.
What do I like, Jake? Big players, older players. And that's what Fred has.
We saw an absolute defensive clinic by Nebraska against Creighton, shutting down Kalkbrenner, giving him one shot, three or 4 points in the game he had with free throws. Nebraska won by 11. South Dakota averages 88.1 points per game, so they will huck and chuck out there.
Yes.
We'll see what he's got dialed up defensively against South Dakota.
Yeah, they'll get some. I mean, they're going to get some open looks. Nebraska's, again, an interesting team to me. They're not like overly quick, but you have to get to places. You have to get to shooters and get a hand up. That's what you'll be looking for tonight. Be looking for a win. Get to 5-1.
Yep. Once again, tip off at 5:30 on regular BTN. No plus, no ESPN plus. It's BTN.
And just to be clear, now you're going to Lambeau to watch the Green Bay and Miami play on Thursday. Then you're going to Iowa.
Think about this for a second. Now, Bill has discussed his love of Thanksgiving Eve, which is today. And he talks, back in the day at Pender and West Point, all the different areas you could go to and enjoy small town. I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin tonight, enjoying Thanksgiving Eve.
Do you know people there?
No. But
you and Seth
and Taylor will be there with me. Yeah. So Seth, actually, we're taking 2 different cars. Seth will be in Green Bay today.
Okay.
This evening. He left about 7:30 to make the trip, 9 hours from Beatrice, 9.5. I'm going to Sioux City to meet with Taylor. Then we're going to go up to Madison about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Stay the night there. Enjoy State Street, which I love State Street. It's a fun time.
It will be fun.
Then we will head up to, it's only 2 hours and 15 minutes from Green Bay. So we'll head up there in the morning. Enjoy tailgating for the 7:20 game on Thursday night.
What's the dinner plan? Are you having a State Street brat?
Yes.
Good.
I think
you like brats.
I went.
You're a big brat
when
fan.
I was at Wisconsin last year, and we were there for 2 days. I think I had 4 of the brats, maybe 4 or 5 brats there. That's all we went to. Like, we kept going back to the same place. Seriously, there's so many bars.
I believe you.
And
I know you well.
We kept going back to the same place every night and every day.
A lot of props.
Well, another brat. Fire it up. Spotted cow pitcher and a brat. It's the perfect day. Maybe make your way to Jordan's Big Ten pub. You never know. I love Madison.
This is an amazing thing. Now, I don't mind discussing this on air. We're pretty transparent on this show. I haven't decided on Friday what I'm going to do. You're saying you could send me a link?
Yeah, I will send you.
And it won't be hard to get on.
No, in your email, it's through StreamYard. You
Right.
just
That's
log
why
in.
I always StreamYard.
Yeah.
That's why I do all my.
You know,
links.
then you know. It's simple. If you can do it, I'll send it to you just in case you want to log on at some point. How about that?
Okay.
It'll be in your email no matter what.
I might do this because I can go back to sleep.
Yeah. You can.
Jake, I gotta
Groggy Sipple post Thanksgiving.
All right. Well,
I'll keep you guys in the loop with the text conversation.
Right.
If I can feel my fingers at that point, or if I'm still alive.
I don't really want to miss the show. I'm probably leaning toward it.
Okay.
Actually,
You'll have a link.
Okay.
That's it for us. Hey, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We will talk to you on Friday for Nebraska Iowa preview for Steve Sipple, Bill Busch, and Jake Sorensen. I'm Jake Sorensen. The drive is next. We'll talk to you on Friday. See you.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza.